Hello and welcome to HBFT Gaming. I'm HBFT and we are back again with X4 Foundations, and up until this point we have been preparing for the clearing of the Zenin sectors that lead us to the Yaki by clearing out the north, by shoring up all of our defenses out there, kind of populating out in that region, bringing our forces together, and today is the day where we're actually going to start on the actual Zenin clearing in order to get us over to the Yaki pirate base. And thank you so much for the redemption of the Nura helmet 2.0. Thank you very much, Big Tony. Oh. Having a little difficulty getting all the bunny hat on me. So thank you so much for the redemption of the Nura helmet 2.0. I really appreciate it. So what are we talking about today? So up until this point, we've kind of been skirting around the actual mission to take us to clear out the sectors leading us to the Yaki pirate base out there. That's Tharka's Cascade, that's Matrix 79 Beta, and more importantly, Savage Spur. So it's that whole loop, maybe like 5 subsectors. It's just that whole space out there. And before we do that, we don't want to get hit on multiple sides. So we've kind of set everything up so that we've cleared out the north. We've kind of seen where all of that can go. Zenin are mostly eliminated from that space, so we can finally focus all of our forces into one place and make that happen. So let me show you where we are right now. If we go over to the map, you will see that we currently have over 200 fighters in this same location, 31 destroyers, an Asgard, an Earl King, and 2 super carriers, all here prepped and ready to go to engage all the way down here in Tharka's Cascade. And then we're going to push on over to Matrix 79 Beta and then bring ourselves on down to Savage Spur where the Yaki are located. Prior to that, hey Surfy, thank you so much for the redemption to hydrate. Thank you very much for the redemption. Prior to that, we went to the north and we're able to clear out this upper area right here and also loop it over to the west for Wretched Skies. So this is currently unclaimed now instead of deep in the red. Family Jin has been claimed by the Talati, and we have claimed these 3 sectors. The bunny said they were good ones to get, so we finally did that. So Matrix 598, I've even jumped the Bunny League HQ up to Reese's Defiance. And then down south in Family Crit, we've established an admin center, but more importantly, a scrap yard, because there's going to be a lot of alien scrap, right? So here is the scrap yard that we've established, very similar to the one that we have in the past. It has 32 solar cells in a sector that has 239% sunlight output. We've got 2 processors, 2 recyclers, and a bunch of storage and a single dock. So pretty simple. And then we've also got 5 manticores currently fueling it, because after all, any Zenin that passes through this gate is immediately consumed. Oh, okay, it's an eye. Well, go figure. Well, tell you what, hang on for a second. Let's go in and take 31 destroyers, and we're going to tell them to engage. Here we go. Attack that. Earl King, attack that. Apparently this guy needs to go. Holy moly, I didn't realize he's right there, right? Okay, well, tell you what, let's go ahead and get up on the con. Mark up. Well, I guess this is our signal to go, right? While he's getting swarmed by 200 fighters, let's go ahead and bring ourselves around. His shields are dropping rather rapidly. I suppose I can probably just let this happen. We'll just take a look at him. So what's his deal? This is an eye, probably one of the most devastating, I don't even know what you want to call it, Zenin presences out there. And it's getting hit from every side. And mind you, we don't have any defensive platforms. This is just straight up just en masse bunnies. En masse bunnies, that's what it is. He's down to 25%. And he's down to, well, he's dead. Okay, great. Maria, we lost 1 Maria in the process. I mean, that's fine, yeah. It seemed like a capital ship. Yes. It is very large. It is very large and very, very dangerous. He managed to destroy 1 Maria out of our 200 plus. So that's about to go critical, I would imagine. So I imagine we might lose something else. But The nice thing is we actually have a tuta out here, so we can break this down and turn it into giant, or I guess small little wombat cubes of wreckage. So I'm talking about this. So if we head on over to our property and we take a look at the tuta, it is currently stationed here, I believe, a salvage compactor right here. So it's been churning out all these little scrap cubes. So it's going to be able to do the same to that little guy. Yeah, that's a big boy. Yeah, that's right. You can see all of the wrecks of the Ks right here, all kinds of stuff. And more importantly, while we were engaging the enemy, guess what actually dropped for the first time? So if we go all the way back to Bunny League HQ in our showroom floor, and we hop on over here, we finally picked up one of these doohickeys. I totally forgot about this.
Entering system. Rise Defiance.
The H. This is a drone carrier. It can carry 250 drones and is probably the largest showroom ship that we have thus far. There are the PEs right next to it just for scale. That's right, and all of the Fs. And oh yeah, okay, well he could probably use work on his piloting. Let's not look at that. Let's not look at that. That's embarrassing. All right, guys, you got to work on your... Come on, I'm trying to show the bunnies how intimidating the bunnies are right now. You know what I mean? So now we've got a B, we've got an H, we've got Fs, PEs, SEs, all of that. The H is this one right here. So it is... Once the H stood as the pinnacle of terraformer technology and was used for all terraforming projects, utilizing its seismic guns to quickly alter terrain. In its new role, it functions primarily as a fast strike drone carrier, able to punch through enemy defenses with powerful weaponry, quickly driving into their midst and unleashing its host of drones. Awesome. So it's our first large Xenon vessel. So that's really cool. So that's actually something that's just chilling around our Bunny League HQ as we churn out Mareas and we churn out Kura Okami. That's right. If we head on over to the Bunny Swarm, the Raptor now has a replacement with an honor guard of the Kura Okami. We've got 4 Kura Okami stacked and ready, and we've got fighters all prepped to launch. We've got 30 Shi in bombardment stance. We have 100 Maria that all can't dock at the same time on the, well, assigned to the Bunny Swarm. The Knights of the Bunny League have 70 fighters, Makos, and Maria, and of course 8 Threshers for point defense. And then finally we've got our Asgard. I've actually consolidated all of our destroyers in one place. We've got the Asgard at the head. We've got multiple Phoenix E's. I've actually built them out, plus 3 Sin, and then we've got 19 interceptor destroyers focused on anti-fighter like duties. We've got 6 Behemoth E's and 13 Osaka, and I'm hoping, you know what, I'm not gonna be very, I guess, precise on this episode. I for once want to just throw our fighters and everything at the enemy and see what happens. We're probably gonna lose have massive casualties, but you know what, that's what they're there for. That's what they're there for. So that is the plan today. We're going to go ahead and flood through. We're going to hit their pocket of resistance here in Tharka's Cascade and then try to take over all of Tharka's Cascade today. At that point, we'll establish a new front line, and then we'll start to prep for a push into Matrix 79 Beta, and we'll kind of work our way in. Then we've got one last vestige of resistance in the Savage Spur. It's a one-way district, so we're not going to get hit from other directions. They can only come out of this accelerator and jump gate into Getsufune. They can't come back into it, so it's a one-way trip for them. So that's the plan. We're just gonna push them and shove them out this end. It's the idea. We're like the plumbers, the Plumber Bunny League today, right? So what does this actually look like? Because I haven't actually seen, right? If we take a look at our Asgard out here, so Asgard, let's jump on over. And I'm curious because right now we have it in point guard formation.
Entering system.
And if we take a look at the Asgard, you can see that, mind you, these are all destroyers. These are all destroyers. These are not asteroids. This is not just an asteroid field. We have a lot of guns. A lot of guns.
Phoenix,
many mushrooms, many behemoths,
Asgard,
many Osaka. A good time indeed. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Come hither, Zenon. All right, let's do this. So enough faffing about. We're going to go ahead and mark up in the Earl King. Mind you, I'm leaving the rattlesnake at home because I've heard bad news about the AI controlling the rattlesnake, so I don't want to lose that. We're just going to have them take care of their own business and just guard the south so we can hop on over if need be. So far, which is your favorite ship? Ooh, that's tough. If I'm talking about capability, probably the Earl King, which is why I'm on it. But if I'm talking about looks, probably the Asgard. And if I'm talking about... God, there's so many categories. There's so many categories. But I have to say, I really do like being inside of just this massive destroyers and seeing what's happening. I know that's not like a specific ship, but it is so cool. It is so cool. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to start by establishing ourselves on the opposite side of the jump gate.
Autopilot engaged.
With the Earl King, and then we're going to flood the fighters through. So we are the bulwark upon which all of the Zenon shall break. Here we go. We're turning and cruising. And then I suppose while we do that, we'll also have the Asgard move close to the gate and prep. I guess they don't have to worry. I mean, they can probably just move right through as well along with me. So maybe we'll have them move right here. We'll have the Asgard go, and this whole mass of destroyers is going to push through first, and then we'll start to protect them with the swarm. 200 fighters. I heard supposedly the Asgard's stronger against structures. Oh, really? See, I find the Earl King to eliminate structures probably the most rapidly out of everything that I've got. I don't even know what I would call them. They're kind of like graviton turrets. They're large turrets. Oh my god, look at all the... Those are all destroyers. Holy crap. Well, they're jumping through. Yep, all the contrails that you're seeing, those are all destroyers. Even the ones that aren't moving at the moment, because they're probably just trying to figure out where to fit in this formation. Oh god. Just want to let you know my wife hates you for introducing me to this game. I'm also at the... Oh, hey, Ricardo. First of all, I want to apologize to your wife. I hope you're doing well. And I'm so sorry. But also, I'm glad that your husband's having a good time. I figure overall it should be a net benefit for everybody. High five. So, it may have more potential. Maybe it depends how you outfit him. Yeah, probably. Well, I mean, obviously the Earl King needs to have all of the turrets and accoutrements in order to do what it does. But I gotta say, it's pretty excellent when you got it, yeah? Oh, no, it wasn't, Benjamin. Here's the thing. After we do what we're doing here, I am so hyped to try Star Wars Interworlds. I would imagine that's a very different experience. So I've got that queued up in the back of my brain. I really want to try that. I've never tried it before. I've heard so many things about it, and so there's more out there. Okay, let's hop through. Apparently, Zenon. Okay, hang tight. Let's see, where are we at? Have they started to come through? So this is us. We're coming on through. What about the Asgard? Asgard's probably turning, right? It's probably still turning is the thing. That's why. Okay, so we're the first through. That makes sense. Let's go ahead and just adjust and move to clear and let us go. So there we go. We're shredding all the fighters coming our way. Anything that's not a capital ship, off we go. PE out here. Yeah, look at these guys just fold. We're the only one attacking, and this is what happens to them. Yep. Yep. That'll do it. That'll do it. All right. Who else is out here? I mean, they can try, but it's not looking so great for them. What can I say? Yeah, they're just disappearing. These guys probably think they're safe by hanging back until an Asgard pops through. What else is out here? Oh, they're coming for us. Oh, there's the Asgard. Hello, nurse. They're probably like, oh my god, it's 2 XL ships coming through. Oh, nope, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's a lot more where that came from, little guys. They ain't stopping here, let me tell you. Had so many. I would be you. I would farm shorts. Oh, you are so kind. I'm so glad that you think so. Well, we now are bringing 31 destroyers to the field of combat. Have this, guys. Dear God, help you all. Everything that you see on this field is a Bunny League destroyer. Get wrecked, Zenon. Beams galore. Go for it. Hit that little guy. You probably thought there was a defensive platform here. You'd be wrong, and you'd also be right at the same time. Asgard's the closest thing to a dreadnought. Well, we've got probably like 2 or something like that, right? All right, we're moving. We're just gonna group up here. All right, guys, formations. Get into some kind of a formation, please.
Danger.
Look at all of them. I keep hearing danger, and I keep thinking that's their Betty talking to them, right? Look at this little guy. He's so far away from all the destroyers. The F's trying to come in on us. My God, what are they doing? They're attacking us. This is horrible. What are we gonna do? Well, look who's behind him. You know, you probably thought it was gonna be another quiet day on a farm. Let me tell you, you were wrong. I'd love to see a true Star Wars game like X4 considering the variety. Oh, yes. Wow. Sucks to be you. My God. Man, I cannot wait for this coordinated attack. It's going to be epic. Yeah. Star Trek. There you go. There you go. That I haven't seen too much of. Yeah. Okay, so here's another little guy. I'm not too sure what he's up to, but he's too close to one Osaka. There's a few more beams coming his way as well. I think it's coming from, yeah, from that gentleman right there. There we go. There we go. Man, this is too good. I know we haven't even really moved yet. We're just establishing ourselves on this side and haven't even moved the fighters through. All right. Well, I guess while they get set up and get into formation, once, you know, these guys just die already, and then they can actually make a nice formation. I will go ahead and start to move the super carriers through, right? So let's go ahead and take these 70, I think it's 70 fighters right here. We'll bring this down. Actually, you know what? Instead of dragging them all through, I should probably zoom out so that's a little bit easier. So these are coming from the Shark. So these are the Mako and the Maria. The Theta has almost 30 Maria. So we'll kind of have ourselves established out this way. And we'll group up as rear guard. And then we'll take the Swarm. And this is the 100 Maria. And they're going to just run line abreast here. So this is the one bit that takes a little bit of shenanigans because we have to move them between sectors, but I'd like to see them flood through this gate. I think it should be entertaining enough. We're basically making the Olympic rings right here. Excellent. And then we'll start to move the vessels through themselves. So here we go. We're just going to go in and relocate. We're going to have the Sharks coming on through. There we go. And let's take a look. There they go. There they go. Go to it, little guys. You have your orders. You know where to go. There it is. We haven't seen great games for Star Trek since the early hunt. I haven't played Star Trek games in such a long time. The last one that I played, I think you could control like bases and stuff like that. And I think it was like a fleet command or something like that. Yeah, that was so good. Or maybe it was Armada. So there they go. They're all moving to their positions. The Marias are a lot faster. Not that the Mako are, you know, slow, but still very impressive. Go for it, guys. Go for it. Excellent. So now that we've established a foothold in this lovely place, let's go ahead and start scouting with the Earl King. We're going to go ahead and see. We do have a shipyard out here, so on we go.
Engaged.
And we're going to find out what the deal is over here, because we know that when we destroyed their shipyard and their wharf, they've established new ones out here. So this is what's up. I should probably make sure that we can also maybe ping out first, just in case there's new structures out here. And off we go. Where are we at? We have an unknown station out this way. Unknown station. Ooh, that's not cool. I don't like that. We'll tell you what. Let's grab one group. We'll grab Eta group, and we'll move into the general vicinity. We'll grab Theta group, and we'll move out this way, and we'll just see what's out there. They should move rather rapidly, so we'll know very, very, very soon enough, right? Maybe it's a defensive platform of some kind, which means we might lose fighters, but at this point, we're just throwing everything at the wall and seeing what sticks, right? Eta group, what do you see? What do you see? Interesting. Nothing? You see nothing? Color me surprised. I don't think so. Apparently there's a station here. There is no station out this way. Is that right? Oh, there's a defensive platform. So we have one defensive platform. So what is this? Maybe it's an ally? Interesting. Well, let's recall here. Seems like it's a non-threat for some... Oh, nope, there's a defensive platform. All right, pull this back for a second. Let's deal with those first. So I'm actually going to cut this short. We're going to relocate and we're going to move to engage this defensive platform. Those guys are going to get shredded, right? So let's go in and get our Asgard. We're going to go ahead and get set up, and we're going to set up a coordinated attack. So off they go. So what does this look like? Coordinated attack. They have 32 that have to check in on that one. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and maybe check this one out myself because I don't trust that there's nothing there. So off we go. And then we'll be able to relocate pretty rapidly. Hey, Reorgs, good to see ya. High five. You're joining us right now. We're currently just throwing everything that we got at the enemy. Yeah, I think these Moray are in trouble. They're going to get eaten alive. They're basically fighting for their lives.
Unknown station.
There's the unknown station that we didn't actually identify. I'm guessing it's a defensive platform. They're easy enough to set up for the Zenon, right? I wish I could tell all of them to come back. I guess I could, right? I could. Hey, Recypher, good to see ya. High five. Happy Monday.
Danger. Hazardous
Or happy
region
Tuesday, my
detected.
goodness. I play X4, I think it's Monday, right? Is the enemy civvies or orphaned individuals of various persuasions? Yeah, it's not Monday, my bad. We played MechWarrior 5 yesterday, that's why I'm a little discombobulated. All right, there go all of our destroyers. They're closing the gap and getting into position. Our Asgard's coming on in. And they're going to be engaging at the same time. All of the fighters, they're all set up. And they're going to make the wall of doom right here. So if we take a look at our side, we're moving towards the north to identify this station. Pretty sure it's a solar power plant. Okay, that's very important. We might have to come back to that one because I don't want to split our forces too much. So I'm going to come back to assist here, and we're going to turn this around. And then once we clear this, we'll clear the other defensive platform. We'll go back, and then we're also going to go ahead and hit that solar power plant, right? Although I suppose I can start this one up on my own. I can totally start this one up on my own. I just don't have to get close. I'll just basically hold down the fort until they're done with what they're doing, right? So here we go. There's a solar power plant. And we're going to go ahead and just speed on in like this, getting closer. And in the meantime, how's the coordinated attack going? They're all synced up and ready. There's one more to get into position, and then they're going to start this assault. Looks like they're starting. They're starting. Okay, so hang on. Before I do anything, because I don't want to get way out of position, I do want to see this. So this is what it looks like. There's a defensive platform, and here we have 31 plus 1 capital ships moving into position and then moving to engage. We actually have attack destroyers in on this one with all the Phoenixes, Plasma, the Sins, all of that. So there they go. The batteries are actually moving now. That's excellent. And it's at 100%. Let's go ahead and speed this up. 80%. 72%. 60%. Oh my god, it's dropping. 30%. 10. Dead.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Okay, that was a lot faster than I thought. Wow. Okay, that's impressive. This thing is now at 0%. I'm guessing they're just putting on the finishing touches out here. Holy crap. Yeah, there she goes. Well, okay. Well, I guess there's that. Is that really the whole thing? Yeah, it's at 0%. So I guess they've just got to destroy whatever remnants of whatever's out there. Well, we'll let them do their thing. And as soon as they're done, then we can maybe have them move on the next one. And we're just going to move ourselves into range and let the turrets do all the work, right? So 19 kilometers. Game wasn't fast enough loading the explosions. No kidding. Holy moly. As I understand it, sometimes there are some structures that need to be fully destroyed, but overall the station has been removed from the field. But yeah, it's possible they're just hammering away at the closest module. And if we look at us, we're simultaneously engaging the garrisoned defenders and then also the solar power plant at the same time. So 97%, that's going to be just fine. So I would like to kind of focus out here with all of our destroyers. I'm kind of thinking, yeah, look, barely any tick to the shields. I'm going to guess, well, the fighters actually survived because reinforcements came pronto, super fast, right? Super fast. There we go. And that is a drop. That defensive platform is off the field. Let's go ahead and queue up and coordinate another attack. 31 plus 1 capital ships on that one, right? Oh, wow. They lost some shields out here. Is that because of... Oh, we're in a dangerous region, aren't we? Oh, that's not good. Okay, fair enough. Let's go ahead and get the shark, and we're going to move out of there. And we're going to move these up so they're not sitting in a dangerous area. So they're not just barely staying alive with all the shields. We'll go ahead and move the shark into the swarm, and we'll move the raptor on over here. We're doing all right, I believe. Our shields are actually coming down now that I'm thinking about it, so maybe we'll back on up a tad. We might need the help. Just keep backing up. And then they're staging. Oh, hello. Is that a destroyer? There's a destroyer in there. It's a K. Okay, I'm tempted to just have them attack it directly, but I'm a little bit worried that if I do that, they're going to do silly things and move into range of our... Oh boy, how do I do this? Okay, maybe we should probably attack it. So if I say attack it and then bump that up in priority, nope, drop that out. We'll just let it do its thing. So where is it at? Hold position. They're moving to attack already. Fair enough. And we have moved out of range. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're totally okay now. We're actually coming up with the shields. Gosh, I'm actually going to jump over to the Asgard right now because I want to take control and just drop out the destroyer. So I'm going to let that one sit. We'll do a quick save right here because you never know what's going to happen. All of a sudden, we just charge dead on in with the Earl King or something like that. So that'll be a real shame. We know if we can clear out the destroyer, then there's nothing to stand in the way of our coordinated attack. So hopefully, the faster we can do that, the less chance that AI is going to, you know, take us into weird places. Let's go in and double check. There's still a destroyer there. There is. So take control. And we want that guy right there. All right, we're shifting on up. We're getting the Asgard. We're moving to engage. He's trying to take out our boys. You can see it. He's coming right in on the behemoths. So boost in. Coming in at 200 meters per second. 210, 215. And we're going to head him off. So we're going to dump all the boost. 20 kilometers. Ooh, I don't know if we're gonna make it on this level of boost. I might actually have to start the long spool time. Fortunately, it's a Terran engine, so it's not as long, but still. Really, I'm gonna relocate here. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, pick up, pick up, pick up. There it is. It's starting. 14. 11. 10. Fire. We're clear. All right, let's go and let them take control. We're clear. We're clear. Asgard set. Just make sure that once Shinneman takes the seat, you know, he's not messing about. Oh my God, we got another out here. Branch Destroyer K. All right, turn around. Engage. Yep. Earl King. Hit this, please. Attack. Okay, so hopefully that's going to turn around the Asgard. It's going to take a while to get there. I suppose we do have the bombardment, right? Okay, so hang on. We do have bombardment. So what if we try that? So on the bunny swarm, we actually have 30 of these things. And I imagine if I say attack with the actual carrier itself, it'll take care of it. But I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to launch all she. And all 30 of them are going to start attacking with blast mortars. So whoever gets there first, I say. So let's go ahead and take a look at our Raptor.
Raptor.
And what's going on here? Because I'd imagine there's some shuffling to do. Because the she are probably in the hold, I'd imagine. And at the same time, the Earl King is also turning around to close the gap. Our fighters are hanging on for dear life. The Asgard is continuing its assault, right? Yeah, coordinated attack. Oh, hello. My goodness. I'm having a little bit of issue with the camera. I apologize. There we go. There's quite a lot going on. So this is down to 88%. There are the she. So they're closing in. These are the bombardment heavy fighters that we have. All of them are equipped with 4 blast mortars, so that's 120 blast mortar Mark IIs closing in on that K. Out here. No, that's not it. That guy. There we go. There we go.
K.
That's the target. All right, it's right in front of us. It's right there. Come on, guys. Wow, that's quite a distance to cover. It's this long line of she. I guess who's going to get there first, right? I know the Earl King's turning around. I haven't actually seen these guys bombard at all, so it's going to be interesting. Osaka has been destroyed by the defensive platform. Gosh darn it. Oh well, it's all right. Mako has been destroyed. Yeah, we're taking some losses, but, you know, we did get kind of... When they rattle our formation, that's what happens with the AI, yeah? All right, come on, guys. Come on, guys. They're almost there. They're almost there. What do we got, buddy? I actually want to see these things fire. Yes! Okay, so I am going to switch on over. Look at the shields on this thing. They're dropping. Nice. Okay, that's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. Look at him drop. That is a K. That is great. My God. All right, so those guys are clear. That's fantastic. There's another. There's another. All right, hold. Hang tight. Hang tight. New target. New target. She scramble. Hit this K. Do it up, buddies. You got this. How we're doing out here. A lot of destroyed allied destroyers, right? Behemoth has been destroyed. That K's out. What about this guy?
K.
Here he is. How's our Asgard? Yeah, it looked like a Vexer. What's a Vexer? I mean, he's still coordinating, right? Is he going? Wait for signal. That's the problem. Wait for signal. Gosh darn it. This whole time. Keep the attack up. That was the problem. When I took control, I didn't give control back. And so our destroyers are probably wandering into weird places. This guy is really booking it. He doesn't want to be anywhere near us. Shipping EVE Online might just have been the angle. Oh, I haven't played EVE Online, so I wouldn't be able to say. But I'd imagine you're right. The Shi are trying to chase it down. There's our Roll King. Move to intercept just in case. That guy. But here he is now, getting hit by Shi. We're losing another Behemoth. Obviously, not as fast as using the Earl King, but not too shabby. Not too shabby considering. See, once the blast mortars get going, there they are. Mako's destroyed. Hit that guy. The one she has been destroyed, so now we got 29. Eve Online's a nice game, but the player must be prepared to accept loss, else they won't last. Oh gosh. Well, I mean, we can replace this stuff. It just takes a while is all. All right, so we cleared another destroyer. That's great. Let's go ahead. I think if we take a look, so the knights are good. The she's down to 9. Oh, the she's down to 19. Oh my god. So we lost way more than I thought there. It's okay. It's fine. All right, how are we doing with the Asgard and co? We're down to 26. Down to 26 destroyers from 31. So we've lost quite a lot in this defensive platform shenanigans. But I'm hoping... Oh gosh, you know what? Let's hop on over to the Earl King. And it seems like it'd probably be best if we help out a little bit, right? We are fast to relocate, but it takes us a while to spool up. So let's get inside and we're going to help out. Because a regular coordinated attack without anything disrupting our formation probably was going to be okay. But the moment you introduce another enemy destroyer or capital ship into the mix, it didn't work out so hot for us, right? So all of a sudden, we don't know what to do with ourselves. So we're just going to go ahead and take the Earl King. We're going to focus on the defensive platform. We're going to go ahead and pilot in. We got to get up that way, so up we go.
Disengaged.
And how far out? He's 128 kilometers. 128 kilometers. I almost want to say, like, leave the defensive platform, then coordinate again. But at this point, they've already started, so might as well let them finish what they started. We got a lot of loose pilots out here. Yeah. But we're on our way. I do want to see if they're actually attacking now. I should probably double check on the Asgard because it seems like is he still waiting? Trigger it, fire. I guess they weren't actually going. So I do want them to actually engage. Apparently they weren't even engaging it. They were just sort of like proximity engaging it, which is not good. Because they were waiting for everyone to get in position, but they're probably pulled out of position. And that ruined everything. Oh well. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. We go in, we clear out the destroyers. We should probably stick with the group. It seems like there's another K out here. So let's pause for a second because I saw it on the map, right? Way out this way. And how... Whoa, she got out here? It fled and went out here and scouted another K. Well, his sacrifice will not be in vain. There's another K out here. So we got multiple destroyers of the Zenon variety. So let's go ahead and just try to clear this if possible. 20 and hold. Hang tight. Hard brace. And hang tight. So where are we at now? All right, speed that along. This is going down to 50%, 49%, 48, 47, 45. Hold. Let's see if those destroyers are coming in. No, they just regrouped. That's it. So far, so good. Man. Oh, man. It's fine. It's fine. Let's go. Just burn this thing out as quickly as possible. There it is. 40%. 39%. 26. 20%. One she's been destroyed by a PE. 15%. Yeah, this is so much faster, though. 10. 6, 3%, and 1. Come on, hit him, hit him, hit him. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. There it is. That's a clear. All right, hang tight. So where are those destroyers now? Are they on the attack? There's one here. There's one there. Pretty much our scout is the spacesuit. So I suppose we can try to recover some of these suits. I guess we'll go ahead and take the traders here. So we're talking about our Orca. The BS's flavor packet has 2 traders. Right now, just to double check, do they have space? They have 12 slots right here. and we'll have them set up rescue people in range out this way. We've got another trader who's going to do the same. He's got a lot more slots. He's going to place that right there. We've got another resupply vessel out here. They've got some traders on the BSS Ramen, and we've got trader number 1. He's got 7 slots remaining. He's going to place himself out here to rescue some of the Mako pilots, and then trader 2 is going to place himself out here, and he's actually completely full, so negatory. He's not doing a thing. So that guy is tough luck. We'll see how we do a little bit later. Let's go in and collapse these, and we're going to regroup. We're going to go in and get our Asgard. He's going to just move to the front right here. We're going to get the Earl King, and we're going to shift on over to the Xenon Solar Power Plant. I want to clear that out. Actually, let's have the Asgard maybe just get on over and coordinate an attack as well, and then perhaps we shall take the Earl King, and instead of going there ourselves, we'll stay at the front to head off any destroyers. Yeah, I think that's probably a better plan. So we're going to go in an autopilot, turn that around. Oh, speak of the devil, hit this. That's our new target right there.
Disengage.
We have a destroyer inbound trying to disrupt us, right? And we know that means death for all of our destroyers. Oh, there's an eye as well. All right, new target, new target. There is an eye. There is an eye.
Eye.
Right here. Focus. Bring us around. How far out is he? This guy's 76 kilometers, so we have time to react. It's the eye of the tiger. Yeah, no kidding. God, those things are absolutely devastating, but we can take them. So we're just basically running screen for all our destroyers, yeah? There he is. All right, speed on up. What's this little guy?
Osaka.
One of our Osaka.
Eye.
You can see all of the destroyers on the right side here. They're all moving to attack the solar power plant, and the eye is moving towards them.
Hazardous region detected.
So we're gonna go in and try to head them off. They've got a K there as well. We want to make sure that they've got the best chance possible to set up the way they want to, and they'll have the best chance possible they're gonna survive. So in we go. We're picking up speed now. 56 kilometers. On the move. You can see beams in the distance already. 50 kilometers. Bearing in, he's got 40. There's a K right behind, but he's sticking close to the eye. Hang tight. 25, 20, 16, cut. Wait till the guns go hot. Hang tight right here. 7.5. We'll go in and start to get a little distance and just kite this guy.
Danger. Hazardous region.
I'm seeing all these things light up on the right side there. That has me a little nervous. I don't know what that's all about. We are in a reverse at negative 93 meters per second while we try to point ourselves at the nose just to keep him dead in our sights. I guess I'll go ahead and cut engines entirely because it seems like I might be able to close that gap a little bit more. He's speeding up to 216 meters per second, so he might be coming around the rear. 8.8. We are faster than him. 8 kilometers. The K is at 8.2 kilometers, so we might need to engage that first. Attack my current enemy. That's the K. Attack the K. He'll actually get graviton turrets on us first, yeah?
Danger.
Burn that guy out.
Region detected.
All right, back up, back up, back up. Yeah, he's got the graviton on us now. We're gonna go in full reverse, full reverse. We've lost half shields. We've lost 2/3 shields. We're down to like a fifth of shields, just like that. All right, new target on the eye. Get more distance. And then burn him down. I think we got it now. Then again, I don't know what other destroyers are out there. We did see 2Ks earlier. They might be going in a travel mode. Hang tight. We might need to stop to resupply as well and get repaired. All right, so the eye is down. We take a look out here. There's a K out there already. Oh gosh, he's gonna mess up everything. All right, relocate now. He's gonna mess with a coordinated attack. That's the worst. All right, hit this. I hope this doesn't mess things up. He's in the right place at the right time for the Zenon.
K.
Definitely looking to disrupt our perfectly balanced assault. It's redlining, standing on a hair's edge, so to speak, right? All right, Earl King, speeding on up. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta mobilize. Now, we could send the She that way, but they might get tied up in the defense platform. The Asgard's coming online. We could have the Asgard hit him, but I don't know if Shinneman actually has what it takes to take that guy out. If we look over to the left, just to double check, the spacesuit's doing the scouting for us. There's another K out there. There's another K out here. So they're sticking close to the shipyard as we clear the rest of the sector. Destroyers are probably just inherently sending guns at it, but I mean, they're not going to focus.
Autopilot. Disengage.
So just keep speeding on up. We're at 5,000 meters per second. He's in on 60 kilometers, 50 kilometers. Beams are attacking. 30 kilometers, 20. Cut. We are here, right on target. Right on target. Send it. Burn him down. 4 kilometers. Hit him, hit him, hit him. He can easily just wipe our destroyers off the face of the map. Come on, nail that guy. High five, perfect. All right, so threat is down, and I'm curious, where are we at on the sync? Syncs up, and he has released the trigger. They're gonna begin the assault on the solar power plant. That's fantastic. We're gonna go ahead and take ourselves out to the left side. Oh, is that? Oh, okay, that was the K. I was like, did they take the solar power plant already? Holy crap. We're gonna help them out with the solar power plant. So line on up. It seems like they've got main battery fire on target already. Close that gap. Double check behind us. How are we doing with those Ks? Are they closing in on our fighters and the carriers? Nope. We're still clear. So push 15 kilometers. We'll go high and then dip down low so that we don't have to move as much. So boost in and cut. Hold. There it is. Excellent. Speed that up. Right into the energy cell production. 90%, 89%. Down on 87. Double check in the rear. All the defensive drones are scrambling. Yeah, we're still good. Hold. So I will say attack capital ships first, and then the Earl King turrets, the mediums, are going to go fighters first, just to keep the drones off our backs. There we go. And we are getting hit. We are getting hit. So hang tight. What do they have out this way? Hit that. Current enemy. High pry. Hit it. Graviton turret. That's a clear. We've got a positron turret. I'm not too familiar with what the positron turret really accomplishes, but I'm sure it's not great. I'm sure it's not great. Capital ship first. We're going back. Fighters first. I wish there was kind of like a shortcut for me to do this. Hang tight. Feels a bit like turning a space truck. Yeah, that's right. We're space truckers out here. All right, cut. We're at 67. Let's go in and zoom on out to double check. We got to keep looking. Oh, there's a destroyer out there. He blitzed us. He blitzed us. Okay, well, I may not be able to respond right away, but we do have the She. Let's go in and send the 20. Oh, we still have our 28. That's excellent. Attack, attack, attack. Move in on him. Hit that guy, drop him out. We'll trust them. Trust them to do their job. I was summoned. Hey, Fanification. High five. Good to see ya. I don't know. Are you a space trucker? I suppose while they're doing that, we can keep an eye on this guy, right? So what's he up to? He's going after our traders. Oh, look at that. Look at the war crimes on this guy. He's trying to out war crime us by going after our mash truck. Look at this guy. Oh, more. We've got more destroyers out here. The case did relocate. And we're completely reliant upon the sheet. Okay, we better turn this around. We're going to go ahead and take the Earl King. Earl King is selected. And we're going to turn this around because he's heading towards our carriers. Off we go. We're moving. Relocating. So right now the sheet's closing in on their fleet leader. And they're almost there. A behemoth has been destroyed by the solar power plant. I mean, it is what it is at this point. We're going to suffer losses. And there the sheet. They're starting to spread out. Get a good firing concave. I'm actually a trucker. Oh, there you go. My guy, high five. You did arrive on time. Thank you so much. Welcome. Yeah, look at that. Blast mortars doing the bunny god's work. Excellent. Hit this. One, she's down. We're down to 27. And now he's getting nailed there. All right, let's go ahead and shift the she. New target. Get all 27 and new target. New target. There it is. Well, I'm glad that you swung on by. It seems like you came at the right time when we had need of your expertise, right? Hopefully you're doing well. All right, we're trying to travel mode. They may not need us here, but I guess at that point we can at least head the assault on the shipyard, right? Right now this power plant's down to 40%. We've got fewer batteries on target. I'm doing all right waiting for my seasonal job. My car got me. Oh, you got your car. Yeah? Is that like you were waiting for a seasonal car for your job, or is that you were able to pick up a car today? That's awesome. Well, it's always nice when you have a little bit of a new tool to help you do what you do, right? My car was broken. Oh, there you go. Well, I'm sorry about it being broken, but I'm glad it's back. So high five to that. Yeah, that's awesome. Raven had a little bit of a similar situation. Her car was broken and now it's a-okay. So you're kind of right in line. All right, so we're closing in. There's the K. It's down to 80% shields. So we may not make it in time, but honestly, if the she can do it, that's excellent. Then there's less for us to worry about because we're basically just running screen for the rest of the fleet. We probably have far fewer numbers now, but still a solid core, still alive and kicking. We're at 40 kilometers out and we're about to cut engines. 25, cut. Engage. You never know, I'm born in a car. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Absolutely. Hit him and he's done. Perfect. Excellent. All right, so that is a clear. The she will return to the Raptor. This is down to 22% on the solar power plant. Let's go ahead and start moving in. Oh, look at that. The Terrans are helping us out here. Let's not leave them hanging. Let's not leave them hanging at all. We're gonna go in and get the Earl King and we're gonna redirect straight in on the Zenon shipyard here.
Engaged.
Wow, really nice to have some help from the Terrans. They are definitely interested in clearing out the Zenon as well. So they're probably looking at us with like angel-like eyes, completely happy about what it is that we are doing out here. Considering that there's all of this hazardous environment, I'm actually going to move out of the purple clouds right here now that we've kind of established a beachhead. So shift up our forces here, all of our fighters, because I know I don't have enough space on the carrier right now for everybody. So go do that. Get on up there. Or maybe I should send them back now that I think about it, because they're not doing too much here at the moment. So I might actually send them back momentarily. The carriers are fine, so maybe I'll send them back. I'm actually going to move them out on this side. They're rapid enough. They can kind of take a moment and get their shields back, which is going to be fantastic. And then when it comes to the Raptor, let's go in and do the same. So we'll just bring all 5 of the groups through. So we're going to pull back, and this is going to be a destroyer fight. And bring that on in, and I think that is A-okay. All right, let's hang tight. Hold. Everyone's going to start shifting. Yeah, they're retreating into the last sector. This solar power plant is at 14%. It's about to fall. And I don't think we're going to be able to recover all of the spacesuits out here unless we start shifting troops around. Earl King has a little bit of space, I believe. It has like 4 slots. And now we're closing on that shipyard. 155. He's down to 99% hull. So they're already going to work. There's an Asgard there. Yeah, we got friends. We've got friends in high-ish places. Go figure. They got their Asgard, we got our Asgard, yeah? So we're just going to park ourselves in a place where we're going to be able to assist. Capital ships first, fighters first. That's excellent, yeah? HB has become Death Destroyer of Worlds. Well, Zenin Worlds. Zenin Worlds. Good to see you, Compelled. High five. We don't... Okay. All right. Negative. We've got another destroyer out here. Where is he at? Oh, they're attacking the Asgard. Not cool, guys. Not cool. We don't like that here in the Bunny League. We like Asgards. We don't like these big roly-poly bugs. 19 kilometers. All right, let's just boost in instead. Hit this guy. 16, 15, 12, 10. Cut engines. Engage my target immediately. The Asgard's impervious to the other vessels, so drive this guy out. Yeah, I'm surprised the Asgard wasn't fighting back. Yeah, open fire. Yeah, we got it. Oh, there's more. They got more. Oh my god, they're just pumping out destroyers at that shipyard. Drop these guys as rapidly as possible. How we doing with our other destroyers out there? They're on the solar power plant. Okay, hang tight. So they finished the job. They cleared up that solar power plant. This is the last remnants of the enemy's resistance. So go ahead. They've got a Zenin station out this way. Go ahead and coordinate the attack on the Zenin shipyard. So they're at least going to start moving to assist. And we're going to start driving and holding back all these destroyers being produced. Hit this guy. You know, roly-polies are actually crustaceans. Oh, well, okay, I stand corrected. Let's get these lobsters then. How about that? They're kind of like lobster tails, yeah? I can see that. Yeah, totally lobster tails. We're gonna eat them afterwards, right? That's why we're doing this, because we're hungry. We're hungry hippos, my goodness. Or bunnies. Can we even see this guy? I think he's being blocked right now by the other lobster tail. Let's go ahead and start to shift to the left. We're strafing just a little bit just to get more guns on. He's like hiding in the carcass of his buddy. Hopefully when his buddy explodes, it's gonna change the geometry of the situation. There we go. We've got a good line on him. Hit him. 70%. Wow. Can you imagine just being born into this world and then immediately meeting the Hairbanog bunnies? Sucks to be that guy. Sucks to be that guy. Amazing job. Hit him. High five. All right, just save the Asgard. Save our allies. Okay, quick change. We're going capital ship first. We're switching on over to fighters first for the flak style turrets. Before we do anything, we gotta cover for them while our destroyers arrive. They're coming in. Oh, yep, they're here. There are our destroyers. Not too shabby. Form the wall of death. That's it. That's the stuff right there. Okay, let's go ahead and move in on the shipyard. Where are we at right now? Hold. Not yet, but I am definitely looking to play with Star Wars Interworlds and the Dreadnought and Battlecruiser mods when we finish the task here. The task at hand of clearing out these 3 main sectors. Okay, so what are we shooting at right now? Pretty much everything, right? We're hitting all the fighters, the drones. We're targeting the... Oh, there's another... Oh my god, there's another destroyer that they just built.
K.
Okay, hit this. Attack current enemy. Golly, they don't stop, do they? All right, fair enough. Hit that guy. Come on, bring all the guns to bear. Bring all the guns to bear.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
7.3. Wow. Amazeballs. All right, back to it. Hit the shipyard. It's like playing whack-a-mole. My god, how quickly do they pump these things out? That's impressive. I know I'm impressed. All right, this is at 96%. Where are we at? How's the coordinated attack set up right now? If we take a look at our Asgard, he's triggered the attack. He's triggered the attack, which means if we hang tight right here and we take a look at it from the shipyard's perspective, we're down here. The Asgard and the Wall of Doom is out this way. So if we zoom in a little bit, you can kind of see in the distance some of the Phoenix E's right here.
Phoenix.
Like that. And who are they attacking? They're attacking a defense drone. So they're all busy with defense drones, apparently.
Hazardous region detected.
I mean,
Xenon shipyard.
this whole place is hazardous.
Behemoth. E.
Behemoth's above.
Osaka.
And they're actually legit shooting the batteries.
Xenon shipyard.
But who are they shooting at is what I want to know. I thought we were coordinating attack on the shipyard. Are they attacking the Zenon station? Is it part of it? It's down to 83%. It's down to 89%. We've got most of the drones. I mean, I guess they're attacking someone. That's all I care about. So let's go ahead and speed this up. This is down to 85%, 84%. God, that's a lot of drones.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, you know, we could use the help, buddies. Oh, that's a lot of flak. Oh my god, that's so much flak. I would imagine there's a lot fewer drones now. Wow, look at all the beams. It looks like reinforcements have arrived, boys. God. God help us. Oh, we lost the Sin. We lost the Sin. That's not cool. All right. We should probably move in just a tad. Holy crap. I don't even know what's happening anymore. I said coordinated attack. I didn't say... You know what? This is fine. Oh, we lost in Osaka. We lost in Osaka to the shipyard. And we're getting hit by the shipyard ourselves. So let's go ahead and back this up. Get a little more space here. We didn't find the turrets, so they're actually striking our boys.
Danger.
Where are they? Oh, I think they're coming from here.
Shield generator.
Attack current enemy.
Danger. Turret.
Graviton turret.
Xenon shipyard.
I'm zoomed in too far. I have no idea. Just keep attacking. We'll say attack all enemies. How about that? Just so we start trashing something. Who's out here? Yeah, it's a lot thinner with drones, but that thing can crank out drones like crazy. Let's get in a little closer. 66%.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Man, they are getting kind of close. I don't really like that. Look, there's an Osaka who's like right next to it who's getting blasted. Hold up for a second. So there's turrets here, right? We can at least stop the rest of our fleet from dying. So if we zoom in, hold right here. These right there, hit that. Current enemy now. Engage it. We got to save them. We might not be able to save that Osaka, but we can definitely save some of the others just by eliminating graviton turrets. Another graviton turret. Yeah, we lost the Osaka chunk.
Xenon shipyard.
What else do they have?
Turret.
There's a graviton this way. All right, we're on our way. We're on our way. In the distance. Let's go in and Bette Midler this guy.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Come on, crank it over. We need Fanification's good piloting skills for this space truck. We're not moving very rapidly and our buddies are dying as a result, right? Maybe I should just start cranking out more Phoenixes from the Teladi. Like we can commission the Teladi to just build endless Phoenixes. I don't have a large shipyard yet. But I think
Turret.
as long as we've got the Earl King, we'll be okay. All right, hit these things. There we go, 6.1.
Xenon shipyard.
We found something out here.
So we cleared one of the defensive discs.
Xenon shipyard.
All right, this thing's down to 54%. This is a big station. Oh my God. Jeez Louise. Man, I'm glad we have friends here. That's all I have to say.
Danger.
Come on, just
Hazardous
strafe
region
them.
detected.
You can see that we still have plasma on tap with all the Phoenixes. Those are the Teladi plasma, the green balls. Good hit. We're on 49%.
Shield generator.
Shield generators.
Turret. Shield
I saw Graviton for a second. This one here. All right, we're moving back. We're going to try to get that before it gets one of ours. It's a little bit farther away. All right, close the gap. Drop down. Get that angle. That's a Graviton turret.
Turret.
Positron turret. Oh, hold. We have more turrets. More turrets.
Danger. Hazardous.
It is right. Here, back up, back up.
Xenon shipyard.
Right there, right there. Back up. Oh boy. We're taking significant damage. We have no shields. Positron turrets.
Xenon shipyard. Shield generator. Turret. Turret. Shield turret.
There's Graviton. There's Graviton. Hang tight right here. All right, great. Great.
Xenon shipyard.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and switch now. Capital ships first. We're gonna go ahead and get all of the standard turrets, the fighters first, and I think it's gonna give us a moment for our shields to come on back. I think we've done a lot. I don't think we've taken out all the turrets, but it should help a great deal at minimizing casualties. Here we go, 39%.
Hazardous region detected.
And we're just gonna point ourselves towards the enemy and let the turrets do the rest. So let's go ahead and take a look at what else is going on right here. How much do we have left of that destroyer fleet of 32? We're down to 21. 21. So right now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. And then this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So a significant loss, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We're gonna finish this with style, with friends. Full speed. I guess if we wanted to be really careful about it, we'd bring the Earl King and we'd kind of inch our way forward and eliminate the enemy over a long period of time, but this is way more fun. I don't know about you, but I would say this is a lot more fun. All right, 36%. Do they have any other destroyers coming on in? They do have a destroyer here. What is he doing? Well, I suppose he's getting burned down just by proxy, so that's kind of okay. Explosion's always the way to finish it with style. That's right. It seems like they've got more stations out here as well. Yeah, there we go. He's out. He's out. Beautiful. Beautiful. And I'm going to assume that our fighters have had time for their shields to come on back, right? So if we zoom out and we look, yep, their shields are generally better. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut any sort of collection assignment. No trades found in allowed sector. That's fine. I'm surprised they're not going back to the resupply vessel, actually. But it's fine. Right now we're sitting at 28% on the station. The enemy destroyers have been cleared from this specific sector in Tharka's Cascade. So let's just go in and speed this up. And our shields are slowly coming on back. But we are getting ticked with damage right now by drones, I believe. And we're not going to bother to pick up any more suits. This thing is down to 7... Oh, no, that's the Dolphin. This thing's down to 22% here, yeah. As long as they aren't in active combat, the shields come back quickly. Yeah, no kidding. Super great having these XL engine shield generator or XL shield generators. Kind of nuts. 18%. 17. 16. 15.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
And we're just looking for anything that hasn't already been destroyed yet to send all of the large turrets at. So we'll start strafing on over to the left. The nice thing is, I don't think I'm even going to coordinate for the other station. I think they're all in a relatively good position. They could probably... Well, actually, no, I should probably coordinate. It doesn't take that long. I think I'm always going to coordinate for the AI because it's probably going to mean more of them are going to survive, which is always a plus. We've lost another Osaka. Gosh darn it. We did what we could, bunnies. We did what we could. So we're down to like 20 out of the 32. Engage 6%. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with the Yaki if they're going to... Oh, we lost our very last Sin. So I'm going to have to capture more of those. I guess I do have the plans for the Sin, but I don't have the shipyard yet. So I got to buy that, yeah? If you ever want to get the upgrade to your shield, choose the 3 options on your XL ship since they've got instant shield recharge. The 3 options? Oh, you mean to get more and more and more of the same? Is that a modification? Is that what that is? I think we cleared the shipyard now. Oh, shipyard's at 0%. That is a clear. Perfect. Okay, let's go and get the Asgard. He's going to go ahead and form up. We're actually just going to go ahead and coordinate that attack, get set, and then we're going to move ourselves towards the next location. And I think it's going to clear control and turn this into an unclaimed sector. So start autopilot. Let's move. Oh, modifications. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, I have on us right now, I don't remember what I have already, but if we take a look at the modifications, we've got a lot of just basic slasher stuff on the turrets itself for damage output. And then the engines, I have forward thrust mod for an extra 10% forward thrust. The shield generators have 18.39% to capacity. Everything else is just your standard basic damage mods. For the L or smaller, the first option, since that increases shielding as well as recharging rate and speed. What I'd like to find are the materials in order to do the exceptional stuff, but I have very few of those, so I haven't done any of those yet. Yeah. So we're at 25 kilometers, 15. Let's go and cut.
Disengage.
We're in on a new Zenon station. We're going to start this one off ourselves. 10 kilometers. Apparently there's a destroyer somewhere here. He just jumped into system.
Autopilot.
New
Engage.
target.
K.
Cut. We're turning. We got to head this off. Oh, yeah, see, I really want to do exceptional, but I don't have the materials for it. Not too sure where to get them. I think I only have the one from the Yaki, which they gave us like one of each. All right, let's bring ourselves over. I heard something about taking on the Duke's Buccaneers or something like that, but I'm not too sure about the mechanics of how that works. All right, 35 kilometers away, 36. He's going in on travel speeds. He just cut speed, 38 kilometers.
Autopilot. Engage. Autopilot. Disengage.
All right, hang tight. What's his deal? He's trying to disrupt us.
Autopilot engaged.
Let's get in there. How's the Asgard doing? How's the Asgard doing? Doesn't look like he's attacking yet, which has me a little bit worried. Just trigger now. Trigger now. Attack now. You can get advance from destroying Duke's ships. I would imagine it's a pretty manual process. I'm not too sure.
Disengage.
Maybe one day in the future when I get
Danger.
super fancy.
Hazardous region detected.
All right, in we go. Full speed. We got to help them out. I feel like they're a little bit tired right now. Oh my gosh, there's ones right next door.
Okay.
Okay, hang tight. Engage this first. I didn't realize there was one right next door. Hit that guy. Man, they came in pairs. Probably hoping to stop us destroying their shipyard and then failing horribly. Hit him.
Escape.
That's one.
Okay.
We got another 26 kilometers, yeah?
Danger. Hazardous region detected. Danger.
All right, off we go. It's a good thing that our shields have enough capacity to take a blast like that, right?
Autopilot.
We'll just burn right through it. Just boost, boost, boost. Let's get in there. Get in there. We got to lend our firepower to the mix. He's trying to disrupt the coordinated attack, the jerk. He's a real jerk face, this one. Cut engines. Engage. Hit him. That is a clear. Beautiful. Where are we at now?
Danger. Hazardous
What else is
region
out here?
detected.
Just the build storage. We might as well help out with the Zenon station.
Defense
That's
drone.
this
Xenon
one. There it is.
station.
How dare he try to disrupt us? Right? Right? Seriously. We didn't even have to set our disruptors on stun or anything, yeah? If you put concealed cargo in a small miner and have it on repeat order to collect drops into places, constant battles like the Argon and Holy Order. Ah, I don't even know about a concealed cargo. Is that a mod? Yeah. You can farm upgrades. Well, that's excellent. I've been farming lots of items from Rex, but I haven't actually farmed the upgrades, yeah? Looks like they're helping out. At least some of them are. That's great. Curious if the rest of the guys are just waiting. Attack. Yeah, they're all attacking. That's excellent. Okay, I'll let them be. They got this. Hit that. 18%. 12.
Danger.
Looks like we've worn out this side of the asteroid. I'm not gonna lie, my favorite meme phrase is set phasers for fun. That's epic. I've never heard that one before. Wow. That's awesome. I must say, I like that one too now. All right, coming around the corner to the fresh side. We are the Fresh Prince of Bonaire. All right, bring her around. Hit these gents. Actually, you know what? They can clean this up. Let's already move to the next one. It's the last one in the system, right? Wait a minute. Is this? I was gonna say, is this Asgard abandoned? It's very damaged. Does it have allies? So this Asgard's all alone. They thought they were amongst friends. It seems like, you know what, we are Terran and all, so I mean, it's only rightful that we put it into capable hands. It's a combination of two things I like: nerd quotes and military history, set phasers for stun, plus a rock and roll switch for full auto. Check it on the information tab. Well, here's the thing. We might have some borders here. We do have a Raptor. With friends like HB who needs enemies, it might be abandoned. Oh, it's not abandoned. I don't think it's abandoned. It does say Terran Protectorate, but then again, right? It's still owned, right? Okay, this is fine. Well, tell you what, I thought of Finding Nemo. Oh, there you go. Well, tell you what, we do have this Raptor here, and it does have, well, how many can this fit again? The Asgard can fit 361. Well, we do have 200 veteran Marines on our Raptor, and the Earl King is how many? I think they're King's all service crew, unfortunately. So let's see. Here. Yeah, they're all specialists at this point. Let's go in and bring in the Raptor. Raptor's gonna have to do it on its own. All right, here we go. So set Raptor. I'm gonna jump on over to the Raptor. I'm gonna jump on over to the Raptor for a second. Just give me a moment. We're just gonna make a quick stop here. All right, guys. Little bit of a secret mission here. I'm just gonna borrow this from you. Thank you very much. I'm sure you found something. Ignore the lockbox. All right, we've got a new target, bunnies. It seems like the Terrans. There is a rogue captain out there. He's doing horrible things. We can't let that stand. This is, after all, everything that stands for righteousness, brilliance, the day for tomorrow. It's all about this right here. We got to make this happen. Get close before you launch the Marine short of boarding time. You got it. You got it. We can't let him, you know, just lollygag about. He's obviously incompetent and unable to provide adequate leadership for that vessel. And as any true-blooded Terran would be, we want to make sure that he's not around for later. Seeing half the planet on fire, suspect HB's responsible. Well, you know, I mean, I didn't get here first. We didn't start that fire. I believe there's a song about that. We didn't start the fire. We definitely didn't start that one either. All right, speed, speed, speed. Here we go. We're relocating with this behemoth. We also have some friends here, the Kuro Okami. It's all good. It's all good. Here we go. We're at 450 meters per second. And since we're in Zen controlled space, there's no reputation. Hey, you know, I mean, like, the only reputation loss is the one to Terra and Earth, right? If we let them hang on to that vessel, obviously they lost all of our there are very few Terrans left. My God. All the Terraformer wars, they did horrible things to our people. We need to make sure that we can, you know, still live to fight another day. So while some may look at this as blasphemy, I only look at this as the only thing to do, the only righteous cause and choice, right? Here we go. We're advancing very, very purposefully and righteously. My God. We're on a crusade now. 135 kilometers. That's excellent. All right, Khan. We're coming on in. You know what you have to do. It's times like these that I'm proud to be a Carabanog bunny. Bloodthirsty, cannibalistic, ready to do what it takes. That Asgard out there has thrown away everything that we believe in. That's right. And it's even lost more friends than we've lost today. Inside, I'm sure they've lost at least 30 to 50 destroyers. For us, my God, well, don't count. Don't count, just retribution. That's right, that's right. All right, let's get these guys. Hit it. 47, 45.
Danger.
All right. Oh, wait, is that two? Wait, do they have two Asgards? Hang on a second. Wait a minute. Small change in plans. What is that? Is that really two Asgards? They can't have two Asgards. Is that right? What am I seeing here? Object list. Terran Intervention Corps, Asgard. Weird. I thought I saw two. Yeah, no, that's one, right? I hope. All right, here we go. Not too sure what that's all about. There it is. How we doing? Okay, hang tight. So where are we at? Where's the Asgard? There's the Asgard. Okay, we're about to crash, aren't we? All right, perfect. Boarding. Action. Engage. Maintain distance. I want all able-bodied veterans on that guy. Very strong. Don't care. That guy has to go down. We don't even know what strength he has. Let him feel ours. Go for it. Hit him. Laters. All right, talk to you later, guy. Well, Glad we came here and did that. Let's get out of here. Let's vamoose. We don't need that kind of shenanigans here. All right, get a little more space here. He's at 30 kilometers. Let's at least get to, like, I don't know, farther away. We don't need to worry about that, and we're going to continue the fight. My God. All right, perfect. Excellent. Good job. Good job. Hold. Hang tight right here. You have the con. Talk to you later. All right, perfect. These boarding pods are trying to land. Yep, there it is. There's our guy. Can you maybe vacate the premises? Oh, see, look at that. All our fighters are coming out. Oh, wait, no, don't attack. Don't attack, guys. Stop attacking. Yeah, that's not cool. We definitely want to preserve that gentleman. Defensive drones, Hammer of the Bunny League. Wait, why are we in there? No, stop that. Man, this is a little more... It's a little more difficult than I was thinking. Yeah, he attacked us. Okay, guys, very funny. You know what? Let's tell you what. Everyone recall immediately. Oh my God, no! Don't attack it. You know, when I said bringing 200 fighters was a good idea, I didn't mean that. You know, this is a secret mission. Don't you understand? Secret. You know, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, so first off, Asgard goes here. You coordinate that. No, just attack that. Don't even coordinate it at this point. Otherwise, we're in serious trouble. Bunny Swarm. There's a reason why you're called the Swarm. Get out of here. Let's go. Let's go. Go back home. Yeah, go back home. Yeah. Hey, Sinjet. Good to see you. No, everything's fine. Fly back and wait. No. Not cool, guys. Not cool. Wait for... No, don't wait for my signal. Go now. You don't understand. Stop boarding. Just go out that way. They don't want to miss the barbecue. You know, that's very funny, guys. Haha. I'm glad you're all in on the joke. Secret is a secret, right? So we're just gonna go ahead and say, how about remove all orders? Don't attack. Immediately withdraw. Like now. Pronto. Don't stop believing. Danger. Watch yourself. Show me what you're working with. Let's get out of here. Asgard, the Shark 2, who knows? All y'all are bloodthirsty. My God, I've never seen more bloodthirsty. You know what? It's usually a trait that I enjoy, but in this case, holy moly. Wow. Okay, they're fine. They're fine. Okay, great. Let's hang tight right here, and you go out this way. Excellent. Just hang out there. Holy moly, guys. Most bloodthirsty bunnies I've ever seen. Jeez Louise. All right, where are we at now? Are you turning around? Please tell me you're turning... Yep. About face. 180 degrees is a real thing. What are you doing, drones? Who do you belong to? You belong to the Asgard? Hang tight for a second. You are from the Hammer of the Bunny League. Okay, well, that's cool and all. Why do you have every single defensive drone swarming that? You know what? They're not going to punch through those shields. That's fine. They learned that bloodthirst from you. Well, you know, I mean, at least I do feel a bit of pride about that. A tiny bit of pride about it. Are they moving? Yeah, they're in on the attack. That's great. Raptor, are you starting to relocate yet? You're recalling all subordinates first. No, don't recall. Fly now. Fly now. Don't stop believing. There we go. Great. Good job. Good job, you. Wow, I have to micromanage the heck out of this secret operation. It's almost like everyone wanted to get in on it. Holy moly. I would fail as the Secret Service. The Terran Secret Service would reject me. All right, well, everything's fine here. It looks like it's all in capable hands, right? So let's hop on over to the Earl King. Get on over there, and we're going to focus on the task at hand, not the Asgard. We don't even know what that is. We only know that we've got one Asgard, and maybe it might have a baby and have two. Right? It's just, that's how it works out here in the Zenin territory. It's a weird place, isn't it? All right, off we go. So curious, have they started the maybe secret boarding yet? So if I actually do this and board, we have completed stage 1 and are in on stage 2. We've got 139 Marines that made it out of 209. That is an adequate ratio in my book. I'm just hoping that all the warships right next door aren't going to do anything that we might regret, let's say, right? Let's just keep it real. I am a little bit worried about their turrets. They do have somewhat longer ranges than I'm used to. especially the Phoenixes with their Talati plasma. Yep, just no, keep moving. Don't turn, don't look.
Danger. Hazardous
Don't look at
movement
them.
Detected.
How about these guys? What are the Osaka doing? Oh, they're actually attacking and intercepting. Okay, fair enough. We're starting to speed up. Earl King's gonna close as well. We're losing Kuraokami. I mean, at this point, do I care? I don't know. Can you just land here? I realize that you're defending and just trying to do what you're doing. Get on back there, but you're probably gonna die too. It's fine. We'll replace those. We lost the Phoenix E already to the Asgard. Oh, that's lovely. The Asgard destroyed one of our Phoenix E. Okay, well, I wouldn't be too pissed if you destroyed him, but I also would be. So hopefully they're gonna board that thing faster. All right, let's get in on this and just focus on this and pretend like he's not there. All right, in we go. 10 kilometers. Cut. Engage. Current enemy only. Current enemy only. All right, what's he up to? So we're just gonna keep a keen eye on this gentleman. They're actually breaching now. That's great. Here's their Asgard. I mean, the rebel Asgard, right? Totally the rebellious. Oh no, stop! What are you doing? guys, haha, very funny. You know, that's a lot of plasma for a secret, don't you think? Shouldn't you maybe focus some? Oh my gosh, can't take them anywhere, can I? All right, guys, pew pew. Well, I mean, tell you what. All right, new orders. Go home. Go home now, right now. All right, remove all orders immediately. You are no longer attacking this station. Your station attacking privileges have been revoked temporarily. All right, you're going out here, okay? Out this way. Don't stop. Don't pass go. Don't collect 200. Make sure that next time you think about what you've done, because there's a secret on here and you're not supposed to know about it. I mean, don't ask me how you're supposed to operate if you don't know about a secret, but it's all right. You just got to trust in the Bunny League. Yeah, are we good here? All right, come on, guys. Let's go. But pew pew. Guys, what are you doing? Oh, that's us. Oh, my God. Oh, shame on my turrets. Apparently, I was attacking it. Wow, we've got strong turrets. Guys, you heard me. I said attack my current enemy. I didn't say, you know what I'm talking about here. Don't you know? Wow, that's embarrassing. You know, I said attack the current enemy. Oh my God. So I might have been selecting the Asgard because I wanted to see what was going on, which meant it was my current enemy, which meant we were attacking it. Okay, well that's cool. Anyway, but pew pew, exactly. Well, we're gonna focus on this station. Don't worry about it. That guy, that's our target right now. Please stop attacking it. Please stop attacking it. What are you doing? What are you? Oh no. Turn around. Turn around. Man, that's a lot of plasma still coming their way that I'm seeing, guys. That's a lot of oh my God, guys. Do I have to disable? Don't make me individually disable every single one of your turrets. Oh my God. The gall. The absolute gall. I have to disarm all of them because they can't control their guns. You gotta keep it in the sheath, guys. You gotta keep it on the gun belt. You know, you can't just whip. Well, you know what? Phrasing. You just do the thing. Here we go. Disarm here. Beta group. Disarm right here. You're supposed to be attacking fighters, not secret special ops attacks and stuff like that. You know. I know it's in the middle of a war zone, but don't you? Oh, this kind of looks like barbecue and elite. It's elite barbecue designation. My gun. All right, disarm here. Wow, they were really at it. Kind of nuts. I can't believe this stuff. All right, guys. There, you feeling better now? You feeling better? Can you now go back home? What are you doing, Asgard? You're still attacking? No, you're supposed to go now. There it is. Excellent. All right, let's see how this all of a sudden just stops, right? They're not going to be attacking. Please turn around. Oh, what are you doing? Guys, oh my gosh. What are you doing? That's the question. I mean, how are you doing? Well, he's still armed? What in the world? No. Did I do that? I didn't do that. How are we doing here? Disarmed. Yep. Disarmed. Looking great being disarmed, isn't it? Disarmed. Like that. Do we have any that are outside of the fleet? Oh my god, that's a lot of spacesuits. We've lost a lot today. Apparently our sanity as well. Oh my gosh. Guys, are you still attacking? Can you please? Well, I guess the beams aren't the worst thing in the world. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take every single one of you right now, and you're getting a direct command from me to go here. Now, so actually, first things first, remove all orders, then go. Fly and wait immediately. Now, go. Well, at least they're turning around, and I think that thing can withstand all of the beams, right? That's excellent. Okay, so where's the Earl King at right now? We're on this 7.4. It has 5% left on this station. Earl King's getting armed up, and we are engaging now. Perfect. All right, so the boarding is starting right now. Hang tight. All right, we cleared out one of the stations, and we're gonna say attack fighters, only fighters. Attack only fighters. This is so difficult. So difficult.
They say it's too risky to engage.
Our Raptor's engaging as well. My god, look at all the flak coming out of the Raptor. That's amazing. Yeah, our destroyers are withdrawing. That's excellent. That's what I like to see. And look at that, bunnies. We've cleared out Tharka's Cascade 15. It's just a matter of maybe settling some secret missions, and then we're back on tap, right? That's awesome. Wait a minute. Is it gone? Hold up. I'm seeing here escape pod Terran. Did we destroy the Asgard? Oh my god, did we? Did we destroy the Asgard? Where's the Asgard? Hold up. Oh my god, did we really destroy the Asgard? It's still here. Oh, no, it's there. It's there. It's just amidst the swarm of our ships. Okay, fair enough. I should probably relocate myself as well. I'm going to pull back, let's say... We'll grab ourselves. Man, this is more difficult than I thought. Off we go.
All
right, we're moving. Yeah, we're not docking with you. You know how that goes.
They say it's too risky to engage.
Yeah, it's pretty risky.
Tell them to fall back.
They say it's too risky to engage.
Man, this is
Tell them to fall back.
alternate objectives, right? Alternate objectives will do you in every time. Change to plans.
Abort. Get back to your pods.
Orca BSS Ramen. Well, I mean, I suppose we could pretend like we're going to board again and check up on it. So let's go ahead and right click and board. And now we have, yeah, I have no clue who's still alive on that thing.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
We might have failed the boarding. Is that right? So if I head on over to the logs. Kuro Okami destroyed, news update. Doesn't say that we failed yet. At least we're getting out of here. The Shi are attacking. Why are the Shi attacking? I'm guessing they hit some of the fighters, right? So the Raptor, we're gonna have to tell them to cut out all of their orders. Remove all orders right here. And then we're gonna have the Raptor relocate. I thought I did that already, but apparently it decided that's it. We're fine. So just fly and wait and hang tight and go. I wish I could speed this up without any shenanigans. Off we go. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. There it is. Leave him alone. Wow, we are bloodthirsty. We're super bloodthirsty. All right, let's go ahead and cut. We'll just hang tight right here. Just hang tight right here.
Hazardous region detected.
Okay, so what's this? What's happening here? That's a defense drone from the bunny swarm ordered to attack. Okay, that's not great. That's not great. They're still trying to recall subordinates before flying. Okay, fair enough. All right, speed up. I'm gonna be rather sad if he starts attacking the Raptor directly.
Danger. Hazardous region.
Oh, looks like he's being attacked again. At this point, recall subordinates needs to just be overridden. We're just gonna bump that down, make it fly, right? Speed. Nope, and it's trying to recall subordinates again. Flying, and it's trying to recall subordinates again. My God. Oh, this is something. This is something. Okay, I mean, they're not... Well, he's just going to destroy all of our fighters. And the Raptor's not going anywhere, which means he's going to be in range and start attacking the Raptor. Okay. I almost feel like I need to jump over to the Raptor. So I'm going to jump over to the Raptor, and we're going to manually control this thing because he refuses to go. Oh, no, fly and wait. He's moving now. We're losing She left and right because they keep throwing themselves at the Asgard. All right, let's just... I mean, I guess we can let him take control. What's he doing? Come on, just fly by. Don't do anything. Just fly right by. If you hop into a fighter to scan the Asgard, you can see how many crew are left. Yeah, that's a good idea. Here, just get out of there. Hold.
Danger.
I'll hop into
Hazardous
this
region detected.
this She right here. Good call. Good call. All right.
Sir.
Asgard. Explosion imminent.
Wait, what? No, what are you doing? What happened? Oh, are you kidding me? You're kidding me, right? Did we throw all of that for nothing? It's a wreck? Gosh darn it. They blew it up. Not cool, guys. Not cool. You failed at your mission. I mean, you're doing a great job with your blast mortars, but wow. Wow, guys. Okay, do we have a save for that? I mean, at this point, I might just let him sit at this point. Reload save. Yeah, I guess so. What would be the best here? Probably there's the auto save at 13. I don't even know where that was. I mean, at this point, it's before that, right? Oh man, our guys are so bloodthirsty. I mean, maybe we clear out the Zenin first and then pull back and then start some kind of board-in. We could transfer like a few hundred Marines over to the Earl King momentarily, so the Earl King, we can take full control over that so that we don't have to worry, because we don't have a fleet behind us, right? We don't have a bunch of people trying to defend us from our target, you know? Maybe that's the key. All right. Or maybe I just don't do it. I don't know. I don't know, Bunny. Should I do this? It seemed like a good idea to me at the time, but maybe our people were a little overzealous. I guess we'll see where we load in, and then we'll figure that out. Man, I had no idea. We're pretty tough. A lot of us die in the process, but we don't give up. We need more ships for our fleet. One of us. Okay. All right. We'll try to make this happen. Let's see what we can do. We do have a few saves beforehand, yeah? Oh, you're very welcome, Corey. Hopefully you're finding this entertaining. Yeah? High five. I mean, that Asgard, I've only ever had one. Can you imagine 2 beams? That'd be amazing. 2 beams at the same time? My God. If only we could, like, weld them together and be, like, the Bi-Guard. We'll be the Bi-Guard. All right, where are we at? Cross your fingers. It's in a good spot. Hold. Okay, pause. So where are we at now? Ah, so we may... Are we still good? Yeah, look at that. He's fine. He's just very low on his hull, right? Okay, this is excellent. This is good. This is great. Great news. Great news. And there is a K right here. Okay, so hang tight. Obviously, we're going to lose destroyers, but I mean, that is what it is. I might... Okay, so for the Earl King... Hang tight right here. Don't move. Hold your position. We're going to go in and give up the con. Back up. We're going to go ahead and jump on over to our legit Asgard, not the heathen Asgard out there. There we go. We're going to go ahead and get the beam on target. We got to make this happen. Pop that K. In the meantime, we're on the same side. Target. 17 kilometers. All right, she turns a bit slowly. This is my best impression of the fanification, trying to maneuver as agilely as possible. I know it's a poor facsimile, but it is what it is. And let's go ahead and speed this up. Here we go. 15 kilometers. 15 kilometers. We're gonna aim and boost. We're gonna be able to get up to 215 meters per second at maximum. He's at 13 kilometers. 12 kilometers. I mean, the Fafnir's slow, but I only gotta hit you once. That's my guy. I'd give you a high five, but how about this for a high five? We just lost in Osaka. We lost a destroyer. Here's my high five for the fanification. Eat this. All right, that's a clear. Speaking of Fafnirs, that's our version of it in this universe. Okay, so now we're on the shipyard as well. Okay, fancy that, fancy that. Let's go ahead and give up the con. We're gonna jump back over to the Earl King. There, I want 12. That's why we're trying to help out our friends here, right? Relieve them of their duty so they don't have to do bad things anymore, right? Yeah, we are losing people left and right. Okay, so that's the Sin. The Sin's being destroyed. We're gonna lose that. Wait for a signal. Let's go ahead and clear that. Let them be. And trigger. Actually, you know what? Delete all.
Danger.
And we're just gonna say hammer everybody. Attack this now. Just straight up attack it. How about that? Just straight up attack it. No coordination whatsoever. Throw your head right into the wall on this one. Pause for a second. Not current enemy. We're going to capital ships first. We're gonna go ahead and select fighters to slough off the fighters like this. And let's get to work. 49%. 49%. We need to find their turrets. We know where some of them are. They're currently destroying more Osaka that are just flying right into those turrets, but at least it's lighting them up for us. There they are. Hit them. The save is right before you cleared the turrets of grab. Yeah, they're totally getting me. They're totally getting me. You're absolutely right. They're destroying all of us. Hit that graviton turret. Work it.
Danger. Hazardous region
Next.
detected.
Next up. Hit that other graviton turret. That's a good ding there. There's another set right there. Hit those graviton turrets. Gotta get closer. Cut. There it is. Hit him.
Turret.
Next one up.
Danger.
Flank streamer, preparing to dock.
We'll start shifting to the right. Come on, hit him.
Turret.
More graviton turrets. Hit this gentleman.
Danger.
Excellent.
Hazardous region detected.
All right, so that is great. I believe there's some more somewhere out here, but I don't recall. Let's go ahead and double check. Impulse positron. I'm not
Shield
seeing
generate. Shield turret.
I'm not seeing graviton right now, so that's at least a plus. So let's just go to attack all enemies in the meantime. And let's start lending our guns to the fight. They've gone.
Xenon ship
25% remaining on this station. Off we go. 23. We just lost a trader. Man, we're really just throwing our head against the wall, aren't we? 22%.
Danger. Elon shipyard.
Capital ships first. Hit them. All right, 20%. And right now I can't tell on the radar whether or not there are warships in the way. If we zoom out, looks like we're generally okay. So let's just wade into them. Come on, guy. You can do it. We lost the Sin. Hopefully we still have 20. Last time we at least had 20. We have 17. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, we're getting blasted. Hang tight. So the turrets are out here. There they are. There they are. There they are. Hit that. Current enemy now. Hit the turrets. We've lost all shields.
Turret.
Graviton turret.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
We've got a little bit of shields back. There's another Graviton turret. Let's go in and just drift left. And that might be it for that platform. That's great. 13. All right, and go. 10%. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and clear. That is a clear. This shipyard has been completely removed. There it is. Great. All right, let's go ahead and have a full attack on the remaining station right next door. We'll go and clear that one. Hit that. So shift. We're going to start to move and intercept their incoming K.
Engaged.
My God, so many things happening. I believe last time they sent in the Ks, they had 2, right?
Danger.
I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Bring this around. Our shields are coming on back. It's like being in a movie. There's so many things.
K.
All right, 27 kilometers. We got to hit this. Turrets are on target. Current enemy. All go. He's going in at full travel speeds. He's going. There we go. He cut. He cut. He cut. Coming on in. Destroyer is now in range.
Danger.
Hit him.
Hazardous region detected.
Come on, knock him out. Knock him out. Knock him out. We're gonna go full reverse. We have enough shields. We can out DPS him. Hold. He launched the PE. Enemy down. Beautiful. So what else do they have?
Danger.
I think we're clear. So let's go ahead and target the Zenin station. Or better yet, I suppose we'll go in and get our Earl King, and we might move to the next right out this way. Start guidance and go.
Engaged.
So all of our other destroyers that survived, we have very few now. Very, very few. I'm actually just going to group them all into one big alpha group at the moment. And we're going to say, Asgard, I want you to attack this. Don't even coordinate the attack. Just attack it, and all of them should go along with it, right?
Danger.
What are their
Hazardous region detected.
missions? We're just going to go ahead and say all orders removed. And they've been refreshed. So now everyone should be on this target. 43% remaining.
Autopilot.
to go in and pull in onto the final resistance outside of that Zenon station. Obviously, we might have to divert if they start sending destroyers through that accelerator. There she is. Not too far out.
Xenon station.
45 kilometers. So let's go ahead and spool up on the travel drive. There we go. And we're going to move towards the world that is burning. So curious, that Asgard, what's he doing? He's helping us out? Okay, good. Good for him. Seems like he's repairing a little bit. So I might actually preemptively move some of our fighters away, right? So if we look, we've got the Raptor. Let's get the Raptor in a different sector entirely. Raptor, get out of here. I understand that you've got the Marines, but we've got other places for Marines. Fly out like that. There it is. Get out of there. That's perfect. And what I can do is actually get our baby boarders. So I'm going to go ahead and grab... Well, actually, no. Hang tight, hang tight. Where are we going to dump our specialist crew if we want to take on more? So the baby boarders, the Shuyaku, we've got the Hammer of the Bunny League, we've got the Earl King. Earl King has all the specialists. Who can hold all of this, I guess is the question. I guess I could bring the baby boarders. Let's bring the baby boarders. It's going to take them a while to get here, though. Yeah, it's going to take them a while to get here. The Raptor is the closest place. But we see the Raptor's head of a fleet, which is the problem. The Earl King would be great for it because it's not part of a fleet, but it's got a lot of crew. We could always just try to swap them around. Raptor, are you full? We were at 310 out of 310. 209 veteran Marines. There needs to be like a waypoint where I can move these guys. Tell you what, let's go ahead and get the Raptor. We're going to transfer over to the Shuyaku as many of the Marines as possible, and we're just going to have to do a layup, unfortunately. So bring this down. That's 225 Marines here. Pop that, confirm. And they're going to go in and transfer some of those Marines to the Shuyaku elsewhere in Windfall. So they now have... We'll clear out these recruits. Dump them out. You've all been fired. We'll get this Raptor, and they're going to continue to transfer more crew. So there we go. Veterans. That's all the way up to 225 Marines. 4 and 5. Confirm. Bunny Marines aren't just Marines. They're the best of the best. That's right. That's right. They surely are. There we go. 225 veterans. Let's just let them transfer, and then we'll transfer them elsewhere. The Earl King can probably start moving specialists over the Raptor since they made some room, right? So we're going to bring able crewmen. There's the Raptor. Bring all this. Bring this up to 309. There we go. Confirm. And then the Shuyaku. Wow, talk about logistics shuffling of personnel, right? Transfer crew. The Shuyaku has the veterans to send. We've got 61. We'll just send 61 for now. And then when the rest arrive, then we can transfer them. It's going to take a little bit for it to get there, but we've got another station to take out. I think we've got the time. We just got to do it now, right? Hopefully they start peeling off as soon as possible. How are we doing? Attack my current enemy. We're going to go ahead and say attack fighters first, attack fighters first, attack fighters first, like so. Excellent. And we're going to close that gap very rapidly. 28 kilometers. We're shooting at a PE right now. 18, 15, and cut. Or just coast on in until they light up. Coast in until they light up. There we go. Now they light up. Cut engines. Hold. Let's go ahead and take a look at the other station. Oh, of course. We have interlopers. Gosh, these guys, they're such jerks. They're just trying to disrupt us again. All right. Switch it over. Engage. We're turning around immediately. Maybe we shouldn't even engage this station. We're just going to run guard, right? Bring it around. Come on. I know that our destroyers can handle it, but they're so focused on their one task. It's like when you're taking a test and you don't want your students to be interrupted. This is like the guy who comes by with an air horn and decides to, you know, play John Philip Sousa or something like that, right? It's a little disruptive, and I really don't need you in this test environment. Don't you understand? Wow, wow. Next time, at least keep your tuba at home. Yes? I mean, tuba's awesome, don't get me wrong. Maybe at least bring a mute, and you can at least have a better tone, right? Here we go, we're coming, we're coming. Come on, guy. Oh.
K.
All right, 24 kilometers. All right, off we go, off we go. Oh, look at that, he's pushing in on our other Asgard. I mean, did I say that out loud? Only to the bunnies, because it's a secret, right? And bunnies can keep secrets, mostly. 15 kilometers, 13, 12, 11. Cut. Engage. Guns, guns, guns. Hit him. Yeah, so much for that guy. That's what I think about your tuba. Actually, you know, I love tubas. This is what I think about you, personally. Okay, there we go. Just had to clarify a little bit, right? All right, excellent. Well, we've got this station. I mean, I suppose since we're here, we might as well engage with that one, right? Excellent. And go. Perfect. Now, if you brought a cello, it would be a different thing. That might actually calm down my students. Okay, great. Coming out this way. We got it. Xenon station at 32%. Man, never a dull moment, is there? Never a dull moment. My God. All right, 16 kilometers. Let's go ahead and close that gap. Full burn. Coming up to 1,000 meters per second on 12, 11, and 10. And cut. Engage. All right, so that should speed things up a tad. And in the meantime, give our Raptor a moment to get on out of here. I think the trader should probably rejoin the rest of its peeps, right? Otherwise, it might die. This is trader number 2 for the BSS flavor packet. So let's go ahead and have them dock on up. That's going to be their priority order. There it is. They're going to dock on their mother vessel. Out here, let's see. Do we have any other people who should not be here? I believe they're all dead. Yep, they're all pretty much dead. There's defensive drones. I'm surprised he's sending the drones to attack. Thought the Asgard might use them against the little guys, but there we go. So the station has been cleared. We're going to go ahead and grab the rest of our destroyers. And we're going to have an attack on this station right here. Coordinate this attack, please. So appropriately position yourselves. Fantastic. While this is happening, let's go ahead and see. Has the Shuyaku actually gotten its people? It now is a good amount of veterans. We're going to go ahead and right-click and transfer to the Earl King. They aren't technically there yet. They're still in transit. You can see that they're grayed out at the moment, right? So it's going to take us a while. So in the meantime, we'll just pretend. I mean, we're totally going to just focus on the Zenon station and not the Asgard here, right? So let's go ahead and turn this around. They'll be in transit to us as well, so we won't have them on tap immediately, but it is what it is. The moment we clear this out. Oh, look at that. Apparently, that's all it took. We're just clearing out the detritus. This is now an unclaimed sector. That's phenomenal. That is phenomenal. All right, in we go. They're all queuing up with a wall of doom. Maybe a smaller force is what we needed. We wouldn't want things to get boring now, would we? No, we wouldn't. Not at all. My God, that'd be horrible. It'd be the worst. All right, so it seems like we actually have our veteran Marines here now. So let's go ahead and transfer crew. And we want to max this out. 328, right? There it is. Transfer, confirm. So if we look at the Earl King now, the Earl King now has 168 veteran Marines. I mean, it's not as much as the Raptor, but it is not too horrible. I suppose in the meantime, we could temporarily send our service crew back to the Shuyaku, all remaining service crew. And we're going to say all specialists are there. And then we'll take all the rest of their veteran Marines. Earl King, transfer. All veteran Marines are now on board and assigned. Perfect. All right, they're on the way. They're on the way.
Danger.
Earl King now has 225 veteran Marines. Well, we will when they arrive. And then we shall maybe conduct some operations. Hang tight. 20 kilometers. So in the meantime, we'll engage this 82% on the Zenon station. Autopilot off, and we'll just coast on in. Just double check the Asgard isn't leaving the system. It wants to take care of business, right? I think it does. It is vectoring towards us. That's fantastic. I love that. This is the wall of doom, or the circle of doom. You can see it's like a dartboard right there. And we're gonna cut. We need to zoom on out, I think. Are they attacking us? Don't look like they're attacking us. I'll stay within 5 kilometers. That's excellent. This is a less than adequate defensive station. It's not even a defensive station. That's great. So with that, I mean, since we already have our Marines, we might as well have them send back who they can. So transfer the crew,
Danger.
or better yet,
Hazardous region detected.
I suppose I could have the Shuyaku. Let's have the Shuyaku try to recruit more Marines. So we're going to say, I would like to recruit more Marines here up to the maximum. So 65 more if possible. And then we'll tell them to stay docked so they don't leave. And as you can see, we now have 24 more veteran Marines. We'll fire all the recruits and then we'll send them on over to the Earl King. So little by little, we're getting more. So there we go. Now we're up to 249. Shuyaku, go ahead and hire more of the Viger Syndicate, please. There we go. This is all in the middle of combat, by the way. Excellent. And stay docked. We'll go ahead and fire all the recruits. Awesome. And then you can send 16 more Marines our way, and I think that's probably enough. So here we go. Let's go ahead and transfer crew. We'll take the 16. We'll take as many specialists as we can fit back. Oh, okay, there we go. Confirm. I guess they haven't actually arrived, so I can't actually send them yet. And now how many do we have? The Earl King now has 265 veteran Marines. That's a lot better, right? 12% on that station. And if we're looking, this gentleman is kind of doing his thing, right? So are they coordinated? Have they started? They're 17 of 18 still, so they're not in position apparently. Go ahead and trigger that attack because it's about to get wiped out, right? So they're starting to move. Oh, never mind. That's a clear. All right, so that's a clear. Pause for a second. Let's go in and withdraw all the destroyers. Get more space immediately. All destroyers. Remove all orders immediately. All orders and assignments are fine and cleared. And we're going to have you vacate the premises. Get on this side. Fly and wait immediately. Now, we're going to go ahead and push ourselves. And we're just going to go in and coast on in and do a quick follow until further notice for ourselves, right? This is on the shrimps. Oh, hang tight. My bad. I still had all these guys selected. So remove all orders once again. We're going to have them relocate back to Family's Inn. So fly and wait. We'll close this down. We're going to go in and have the Earl King. Earl King is going to select. And we're going to follow until further notice or start guidance and go. Here we go. So what we will do is disarm all of the turrets like that. We're going to disarm our cargo drones, all of it disarmed. And we're just going to head on over very peaceful like. We can quick save right here. We've suffered significant casualties, but you know, it is what it is. We'll have to build again. But this is a once in a lifetime opportunity because we can't build this. I mean, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity because we stand for everything that is right and good in the X4 world and universe. And we wouldn't want them to have such amazing tools fall into the wrong hands, right? That's what. All right, here we go. We're cranking it on over. And if you look at the Shuyaku, we can see if the personnel has arrived yet, right? Nope, they're still in transit. So let's just speed this up. All right, we finally turned around. How are they doing? Nope, still in transit. We'll get there. We'll get there. Coming in closer. All right, travel mode is now charging. Yeah, we're gonna have to hold on our specialist for now, but we'll come in closer. I might actually just cut off the autopilot.
Disengage.
We'll get a little closer.
Asgard.
There's the Asgard. Pulse 59. I think what I'm gonna do is just stop right on top of him, and then we're gonna manually boost away at 1,000 meters per second. That's what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna do it. All right, hang tight. Grab a scan to check the boarding strength. Oh, good call, Crazy Like the Fox. Great call. All right. Cut engines. Now, going to scan mode. Crank that down. Slow. Get a little closer. Look at this large scale scan.
Go ahead with your scan.
Yeah, what's the deal with them? Do they have any sort of fanciness to them? Do they have a lot of peeps? They have 68 veterans, 144 crew, 235
Danger.
total, and we're
Hazardous
about to send
region
200 something veterans, right? Yeah, we have 265 veterans, so we outnumber them, and they're all veterans. So hopefully that's going to make a difference, right? All right, we're not the most nimble. I think we just tried to skewer them. Let's try to come on up just a tad. Bring ourselves up. Let's move forward slowly. Yeah, save first for sure. Save first for sure. Save. Okay, here we go. Ready? High five. This is exciting. Actually, I do want to double check that our vessels are out of the way. So as soon as it finishes, we're cutting all engines. All right, cut all engines. Hold. Pause. Where are our destroyers? The destroyers are far enough away. I think we're okay. All the defensive drones, I mean, they're where they are. It's just us. Just the two of us. Like making NASCAR if we try. Just the two of us. You and I. All right, let's get this guy. Well, tell you what. Paused now. And we're going to go ahead and right-click. Board. And we now have 225 Marines. Oh, only 225. My gosh, really? I'm only allowed 225? Maybe they haven't all arrived yet. Actually, legit. Have they all arrived yet? Hang on. Maybe we wait until they all get here, because on the Earl King, we do have 265, but not all of them are here yet. So I should probably wait. So we're just gonna chill with our friend here. And wait for all the rest of the Marines to get here. Yeah, I don't know where he's going, but he's not gonna get very far. That's for sure. All right, hang tight. Hold.
Danger.
Where are we at now?
Hazardous region detected.
They're still coming. Yeah, where's he think he's going? My gosh.
Autopilot engaged.
Crank this around.
Autopilot disengaged.
Just turn this. They've got 235 crew. We have 265 veteran Marines. I'd like to deploy all of them if possible, because not all of them are going to make it. Let's be real. Do we need all of them? Probably not. Am I going to use all of them? Absolutely. And do we have them? I think we got them. I think we got them now. That's great. Okay. So lift, new angle. Come on, turn. They're like, hey, pal. Hey, friend. Oh, see, of course there's a destroyer here right now. It doesn't matter. Hold. They're going to have other things to think about very soon, right? So board. Now we can send 265. Perfect. That's what I like to see. All right. Off we go. And here. Board. 265 veteran Marines. Very strong. Very strong. Maintain distance. And let's go. Excellent. And talk to you later. Boost.
Pod launched. Moving to target.
Later, guys. Well. Thought you got out of the hot water, didn't you? Didn't expect that one, did you? It's a secret mission for a reason. We all know most bunnies, well, at least this bunny can keep a secret, you know? 15 kilometers, and then we're gonna stay far away from that guy.
Follow that course.
Wow, look at all those pods. Oh my God, that's terrifying.
Contact. Making preparations to...
Contact. It's the secret. Oh, we better not let that K destroy our target. I mean, our prize. All right, bring it around. 25 kilometers. We can do this. Ship's looking like it has bacteria. Well, he better not douse us in alcohol or something like that. That would be the worst.
Making preparations to breach.
Oh, yeah, they're breaching. Breach that guy. Does that count as a podcast?
Stay sharp.
High five again. Man, yeah, the bunnies are on fire today. All right, 32 kilometers. Come on, crank that around.
Danger.
Bring it
Hazardous
over.
region detected.
Come on, guy. 56 meters per second. Man, I don't like this. He's gonna get right on them and they're gonna be vulnerable in this state, right? We don't want them to be vulnerable. We gotta protect them. It's horrible. Who would ever think to do this? Only a real jerk face like the Zenin, right? Well, we don't want that. Look at all these wrecks of Osaka and all friendly bunnies that used to be friendly. Horrible. All right, let's go ahead and speed this up. Excellent. Engaging travel mode. And we're gonna come on the right side away from the Asgard because for some reason he doesn't like us. He don't like us anymore. Don't know why. Let's go. Just double check. That current enemy. Perfect. And boost.
Danger.
Boost him. 20, 19, counting 15, 12. Cut engines. Are we not engaging, guys? Oh, disarm, disarm, armed, now. Attack my enemy. Hold. Engage, guys. They're hitting back. But we got the jump on them. Come on, guys, come on, guys, come on, guys. Hit him, hit him, hit him. There it is. Vamoose, let's get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, there's another one back there. Vacate the premises. Boost, 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 boost. New target 13. Tokyo Drift. Tokyo Drift, guys. 7 kilometers. Cut engines. Go into reverse. Maintain distance. Stay out of 7. 6.7. I mean, close enough. Yeah, they come in pairs. They're like the Sith. The question is, where's the other one? Oh, he's right here. Well, he's almost dead. Okay, great. Good job. We don't need to worry about the Jedi. Excellent. Hit him. Awesome. Okay, so what are we working with here? Where are we at? Oh my god. There's the Asgard. There's another K. Holy crap. They really want to take that thing. They're trying to get their sweet, sweet vengeance. I don't like this. You know, us Terrans have to stick together, you know. Who's the master? Who's the apprentice? Well, I mean, at this point, they're all basically apprentices in comparison.
Danger. Hazardous region detected. K.
There he is. There he is. We got to get dangerously close to this poor Asgard, right? Poor guy. Don't like that. There it is. Engage, engage, engage. Hit him. There we go. Man, they sent 3. Who would have thought? All right, reverse. 5.7 kilometers. They're doing everything they can to take down that poor, poor defenseless Asgard. It's horrible. Who would put him in such a vulnerable position like this? All right, gotta get out of here. Let's go. We don't want to be those helicopter parents, you know, so we're just gonna let them grow up on their own. Here we go. Get out of here. Vamoose. Yep, here we go. Glad that we can see him grow up himself, right? That's what's important to us here in the Bunny League. Let's go in and double check what else is out here. So we've got build storage, build storage, build storage, build storage. All looks good. I will actually say this guy should probably return Crane E legitimately ours. Oh, wow. He's in very, very formerly hostile territory. And that Asgard's probably going to be fine. Okay, let's leave. Let's go. Talk to you later. We're going to go ahead and come in with the attack fighters first on the Earl King turret right here. Excellent. So we can defend ourselves. And we are looking good. All right, excellent. Let's just keep our distance. What I will do is maybe have us head all the way on over. So we're going to grab our Earl King. We're going to back on up Start guidance position. I guess we shouldn't be too far off because look at what they're spilling out, right? There might be more masters and apprentices. But we will at least start to move in that direction. Just give him a little space, yeah? How is that guy doing? His shield's coming back? Yeah, his shields are just fine. His shields are just fine. If we were to look at boarding, how many made it? We have attacking Marines 265. Oh, did they all make it? Oh, God help them. Defending crew 234. Attacking Marines 265 veterans. Progress for infiltration. There's a plenty of infiltrating going on right now, let me tell you. Oh, and of course there's... Are you kidding me? Wow. The Zenin is like blood in the water. Holy crap. Okay, well, we got another destroyer to destroy. Holy moly. All right, there we go. Go, Marines, go. Show us what you're made of. My gosh. All right, we got to crank it over and save the Asgard. I'm not going to pretend that this is a problem of our own making, but it's kind of a problem of our own making. Let's go ahead and just angle on in on that last K. Holy crap, didn't expect them to be so rude. The Zenin are kind of, they don't really take a hint, you know what I mean? It's kind of like me in a social setting. I don't take hints very well, and next thing you know, I'm barging myself into every conversation and just talking about the Bunny League the whole time. It's quite embarrassing when I think about it, but you know what? They take it to a whole nother level. It's the worst. Their ship class will change from destroyer to destroyable. No worries. Yes, absolutely. All right, well, we're boosting on in. We're gonna try to hit this guy before he does horrible things. He wasn't invited to this party. I didn't invite him. It's true. I was there. High five, Soldier. Glad you could back me up on my lack of or illegitimate social skills. Let's 19, 17, 14, 13, and here we are. Come on, guy. Open up, engage. Get in on this guy. Oh, so this guy was the leader. Anakitas, this guy was the master. You can see he's got that little crown on his icon. Obviously, this guy was the one who was behind it all. Oh, yes! Well, will you look at that? All of a sudden, there were two. My God, heck yes! Well, this is excellent. We should probably... He probably is Darth Sidious. That's right, he is. He's the worst. Okay, well, we've got a lot to do here. Let's go ahead and say attack all fighters first here. They're all armed up. That's fantastic. Crew, promote best crew member to captain. Michaela, you have half a star. You don't even have half a star in piloting, but right now you're our pilot. You know, God help us. Okay, you'll do in a pinch. All right, let's get these guys and let's get these guys. How about this? We're gonna name this one ourselves. It's the Asgard. The BS totally ours. Yes, that's right. Totally ours. At least for now. Okay, great. All right, Hammer of the Bunny League, you can now return. You have been cleared for engagement. Remove all orders now. All of you shall head on in and fly right here. Fantastic. Good job, bunnies. It's now safe for you to return. This is great. Super safe for you to return, like right now. Engage. Fire. Get right up in the tailpipe. That's what we're talking about. Hit that guy. Together, we're gonna work together, bunnies. That's what this is all about, working together. Love that. Not actually taking down allies or anything like that. We wouldn't want that here. All right, great. Okay, let's just hang tight right here. Zoom out. The Asgard is under attack. Yes, I understand that. You know what? It's fine. Why don't you fight back? How about that? Perfect. Yep, we're watching out for each other. That's what we're all about. Great. Love this. What we can do, because we are they going to come through soon? We've got, oh, there they are. There's the remainder of our destroyer fleet. Excellent. We're helping out. Don't worry. We're here for you. We've got this. Don't worry. We have overwhelming firepower. It's going to be fine. You're going to be fine. You just got to believe. Haven't you heard Disney? You just gotta believe when you believe. All right, bring it around. Bring our medium turrets online. Oh, and then one thing that we've got to do is take the Asgard Totally Ours, redesign it, and make sure it's in the correct colors. Excellent. Excellent. That's what we like to see. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, great. And I will actually go ahead and take my delivery of specialists now. Let's go ahead and send out that order so that Amazon can deliver it to us within the next like week or so, right? It's only Amazon standard, so we'll just say, here you go. Please transfer the crew to us, and we shall take all of your specialists. Thank you very much. Excellent. Love that. All right. And then we'll even go to the Raptor and say, excuse me, Raptor, could we please borrow so many of your specialists? I would really appreciate it. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, perfect. That's fine. That's fine. We'll go Earl King to the Raptor, transfer crew, and I would like to take all these specialists back. Thank you very much. Perfect. All right, so now we're at 299 specialists. That's great. And I think, for the most part, we've saved the Asgard. That's excellent. Look at that. Very impressive. This is the last of his kind right here. He doesn't have much left in this world. Awesome. Good job. Good job. Okay. Well, I think that went swimmingly. Good job, us. Good job, us. Well, one thing that we can do is, first of all, turn on our loot magnet, because everybody knows this is now property of the Bunny League. Hops in the truck to deliver all the special. Hey, Fanific, high five. That's why they got here so quickly. Am I right? That's awesome. All right, so our destroyers are heading on in, right? Are they on the way? Yeah, look at that. That's fanification for you. Look at that. They're already in sector. It's almost like they're all arriving ahead of schedule. Incredible. And he wasn't even breaking any, well, too many laws in the process. That's wonderful. You know, we didn't even have to work too much overtime this time, right? I hope you don't have to. Great. It's funny because I usually am. Oh, there you go. High five, my guy. Wait, loot magnets have an off switch? Oh, yes. Yes, it's a hold it until you win it type of thing, right? Yeah, grab that. Keep looting, and let go. Perfect. All right, the magnet has been turned off now, right? Okay, so we have a little bit of a buddy right now. We're gonna go ahead and follow us until further notice, and then we're gonna get our Earl King, and let's go ahead and prep up on the accelerator, right? So we need to stage for the next engagement. We're gonna come on over to the side. We are now gonna bring in the Knights of the Bunny League. They're gonna move in with our Shark. We're gonna move our Raptor close by right here. That's excellent. And then of course, we're gonna take, yeah, we'll take all the position defense and we'll shift them on through as well. So here we go. So stay away. They're going to be in the rear. So just safeguard their lives a little longer on the backside there. Probably should have done this earlier. The nice thing is the Orca's going to be in there. So they're going to be able to help us repair. We've got 2 Orcas here. So that's going to be great. And then we'll get all of these on over. Just get prep, form the net like that. That's looking great. And they're all funneling through the impossibly small choke point and spilling out like the bunny swarm that they truly are. There they go. Wow. Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. Go, guys, go. I believe in you. Yep. You are very productive. I'm so impressed. My gosh. Well, that guy is pretty much almost done. We are going to just cut this out. And we're going to rest for a second, right? So if we take a look at our turrets, definitely want to make sure they're appropriately set. Not attack my current enemy, but we're going to say capital ships first here, right? So those are for all the big, giant Graviton style ones. Attack capital ships first, then we've got fighters next. That's great. And then when it comes to the Asgard, attack fighters first. I mean, they're all fighter stuff, right? So that's fine. What I will do, though, is find an acceptable captain. So in the meantime, so we're going to go over to captains. We're going to adjust on skill. We're going to bump it on over. We've got Hola Lee. All right, fair enough. Let's go ahead and say work someplace else. You're going to be commanding an Asgard. How do you feel about that? Excellent. You have now been assigned. Perfect. Good job. Battle promotion. All right, so Holali. We can take all these veterans and we can move them back on over to the Raptor. So we'll go Bunny Swarm, transfer crew, and veterans out to the Raptor. Fantastic. So that will vacate all of that. The Raptor itself is, I would imagine, I'm going to go ahead and give them some of my crew. So we're going to go over to that totally ours, transfer crew with a Raptor, and we're going to send back able crewmen, right? Able crewmen, and then we'll leave some of the apprentices there. Perfect. So at least they've got some hands on deck. There we go. 38 right there. And we're just going to stand guard. Actually, I suppose we can get on back. Let's go ahead and pull back into this formation. Look at that.
Engage.
That is mighty intimidating. Holy moly.
Danger.
I want to see this.
Hazardous Phoenix.
So if we look at the formation, these are the remainder of our destroyers in a defensive posture. Wow. That is like, come and get some. That's what that looks like. I mean, there's not many of us left, but you know what? They're making it count. Asgard right in the back there. That's awesome. That is awesome. I think I should probably deliver them to the Alpha group, right? So here we go. Asgard, you're in. You are now part of Alpha group. You are assigned. Perfect. Excellent. So now the Earl King is its own thing. And we're bringing them on home, right? Although, I should probably help us out. Let me go ahead and move some of the swarm right on top of this gate. Like so. And then hopefully they'll deter some of these guys from harassing us, right? Okay, I'm feeling a lot better about our position right now, right? So let's go in and take a quick survey of where we're at, right? Knights of the Bunny League. Typically, they've had anywhere from 15. They've had about 15 here of Makos. I'm not going to replace them with Makos. We're going to replace them with Maria. So I'm going to go ahead and say let's say maybe 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. You are now part of Ada Group. Bring that up to 20 strong. And then we're going to go ahead and get 3. And we're going to bump them on over to Epsilon Group. And I guess, well, I'll grab the 5 here. Maybe we'll do 15 instead. And we can take them over to Epsilon Group and then bump in 3 back. My bad. 15, 15, 15. We've got Theta. We'll just go ahead and overflow Theta. Kappa Group's got 8 Threshers, and then we'll just go from there. That way they're a little more balanced. We're missing a trader, but honestly, we've got 1. That's enough. Harassed by pirates.
Awaiting orders.
Wow. You know what? Go ahead and comply. I mean, at this point, we are not nearby to do anything about it, so we'll just let them be, right? Knights of the Bunny League, that's the shark. So for the Raptor, on the other hand, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Didn't lose any Maria, and actually lost only 4 Shi. That's very impressive. That I did not expect. We did not lose a Kurookami like I thought. Not too shabby. Wow, is our Raptor at almost full strength? It just lost a trader as well. That's honestly very impressive. Holy moly. I did not expect that at all. Well, we're in a good spot right now. Let's go ahead and save right here. And then we are prepping and we shall push into the next region. My guess is what we could do, at least as a quick stopgap, is pick up more Phoenixes or something like that, because we don't have any Sin. We lost our Sin. We lost our bombardment capabilities. So maybe we actually have the Talati build some. We have some behemoths coming on in. They're a lot cheaper. We can probably go over to our estimates, accept them all, and confirm. And now we're sitting at 244 million. Yeah? My God. Not bad. Not bad in the wake of everything going on. So Windfall. See, I still don't have that large shipyard. That's what's holding us back there. I can build all the small and the medium vessels. Yeah, they probably had committed too many sins and paid for it. Argon shipyard. How many can we bring on tap? So buy ships. If we go over to large, do we really need them? We might not need these, but Behemoth E, how much is that going to cost if we come in on high preset? 13 mil each. You know what? It's all right. We're going to press on. I think we have enough strength to make it. There it is. So there are destroyers. We've got another Asgard. as well. So Asgard 1, Asgard 2. Is he just not deciding to move? Escort the ship. He's not part of the formation? What's up with him? Is he unable to move?
Danger.
Actually, you know what? Repairs are
Hazardous
probably
region
important, right? So let's go over to our resupply vessel. We're going to resupply here and repair. Repair 1404. And repair drone, cargo drone, we'll get maybe like a couple, and more repair drones, perfect. And then go ahead and add to shopping list, confirm. Excellent. So he's going to get repaired. We probably need a little bit of a repair as well. So I'm going to go in and give up the con because I don't like docking. Rachel Kapoor can handle it. And then we'll get over to the BSS flavor packet. And we're going to go in and try and resupply and repair. Although we don't need it. Are we good? Do we have enough repair drones? Oh, we lost some repair drones, so we're just going to max that out. Get that topped up. That's great. Looking good. How are the rest of our destroyers? Are they all right? Like, if we look at our main Asgard here, he's probably fine, but I just want to double check.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
He is looking like he doesn't have enough repair drones, but honestly, I think that's going to be fine. That's going to be fine. All right, Rachel, can you handle this? Wait for signal. You have a go. You have a go. All right, stop guidance, hold. This guy's moving. That's great. All right, let's just go ahead and speed this up. Let that happen, and then we're going to push. Not bad, huh, bunnies? Not bad. Accept the estimates, confirm, go back to the map. We're going to follow the Asgard, make sure it gets repaired, and let's push that. I'm thinking this is going pretty well. I mean, at least from like a fleet standpoint. I mean, granted, a lot of the fighters are security at this point. Our shields on the fighters, I forgot, are being drained, but hopefully it's, you know, they're going to be fine. Hopefully it's going to recharge fast enough. I almost want to recall all subordinates. Maybe while this is happening, I'm going to go ahead and recall subordinates. We're going to stop the position defense. So I'm going to say stop position defense. We'll say stop position defense right here, and we'll let them recall. Mostly because I want to make sure that as many of them are on board as possible, so that as few of them as necessary are going to basically lose their shields, right? Asgard's coming in for repairs. We're down here for repairs. So you've got 2 XL vessels repairing. That's great. It does take them a while. So if we take a look, here's the Asgard, right? If I can see it. Is that right?
Danger.
External
Hazardous
view.
region detected.
Oh, maybe because I'm here. Here, let me go like this. Asgard, F3.
Asgard.
Perfect. Okay, so now he's going. So obviously he's a little bit damaged. He's gonna have to go nose to nose with this thing, I think. I mean, they're both very large, for sure. Right now, all of these guys are trying to land. They're queuing up to land. Very impressive.
Raptor.
Look at that.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Recalling all these fighters. And then the shark's a little bit different. Wow. That's awesome. Oh, you know, are they being launched again? Are we being attacked? Oh, there's a K. Okay, well, that's horrible. All right, hop on. We've got the Asgard. We're going to utilize the Asgard to head that off. Always trying to disrupt our rituals and ceremonies. These guys are the worst.
K.
All right. Look at that. Coming in at 1,600 meters per second. He's so eager to ruin our fun. That's right. Always trying to ruin our fun. Okay, bring that around. 75 meters per second. Spooling up. Here we go.
She. K. Raptor. K.
Oh, they're going after a super carrier. Well, God help them. Oh, look at that. Our destroyers do not like that. Wow. I don't think I have to zoom on over. It seems like they've got this. One, she has been destroyed, but yep, that guy's done. He's so done. He went after the wrong carrier. All right, excellent. Great news. Great news. All right, cut. Pull
Build
out.
storage.
Let's go and give that back to Shinneman. Double check how we doing on the Asgard. Is he's still banking? Yeah, he's still trying to repair. Earl King, how are we doing? We finished. That's great. All right, I'm gonna hop back over to the Earl King. We're gonna take control. Asgard's gonna group up as soon as it's done repairing. We'll go in and borrow this from Rachel. It is kind of nice to see all the fighters actually launch instead of being in position defense. I must say it is. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and start the breach of the next Tharka's Cascade. We're gonna start guidance. We'll autopilot,
Engage.
and then we'll just manage what we have right here. So Asgard, I'm assuming he's gonna return. But when Shinneman gets to the con, my assumption is gonna try to wait for a signal, and then silly guy is just gonna wait there. All right, speed it on up. There's that slow repair. Still trying to dock. And we're speeding up. Asgard's moving, so I think that's fine. So it's really up to this one. Here we go. He'll make it eventually. He's brand new. Don't worry about it. Ooh, 2 spacefly eggs. That's impressive. All right, so we're taking off, and he's just starting to dock. All right, he is docking, and now he's actually getting repaired for the first time. That's great. Changing equipment, getting more repair drones, which is phenomenal. And now he's undocking, and there it is. High five. So he's back to full. We've got 2 fully functional Asgard. That's amazing. And we are currently heading to the gate. We've got all of the destroyers behind us. They're just going to be forming up, and they'll be able to hop through no problem. And let's see what's on the other side. We've downed so many destroyers. My guess is they got another shipyard. So we're just going to go in and take it slow and boost on in. 18 kilometers into the blue. Let's go with an F5 and save. That way, if maybe there's like 10I on the other side or something like that, we can just back on out. But yeah, hopefully it's not going to be that horrible. I think we might be able to do it. We might be able to clear out all of Tharka's Cascade today, which blows my mind. That is really, really cool. I thought it would take longer. I'm so glad it won't. All right, bring it around. And we're drifting the Earl King. Bring her on through. Come on, come on. Gently.
Danger. Hazardous region.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I cut the engines. Cut the engines. We're bouncing off the boundaries here. All right, there we go. What's on the other side?
The aqueduct.
Aqueduct? What the heck is the aqueduct? Wait, legit, what is the aqueduct? What is that? As the MAM drives gained popularity, this behemoth among freshwater supply stations was quickly abandoned in favor of more readily accessible water sources. Before that, however, the aqueduct was the Maelstrom system's largest freshwater supply installation and probably one of the largest facilities of its kind in the known universe. Today it is being swarmed by Xenon, who lurk within the dense clouds of frozen H2O that span the space between the many asteroids around this sable vortex. Oh my god, wow, that sounds so ominous. That's so cool. My gosh, well, there's a lot for us to take in here, a lot of enemies, so I almost say let's just send everyone through. So we're gonna go ahead and actually maybe fly and wait up this way, attack targets in range here. And then we're going to have the shark, and they're going to attack targets in range there. We're going to have our main Asgard lead the way, and he's going to move up front and attack targets in range there. Maybe we'll draw that back just to encapsulate those enemies as well. And those are kind of the main 3 groups. So I think we're just going to establish that beachhead. And in the meantime, we are going to turn back this way and at least engage these guys. So that
Cascade 17.
We are already in the mix, and they're not going to get caught off guard, right? All right, here we go. We're turning. God, look at all these fighters. Come on, guys.
I didn't mean to do that.
Oh,
Sorry.
wait, what did you do? Did someone shoot us? My God. I'm pretty sure our bunnies are just gonna flood right in. And I hope I don't get hit, right?
Danger.
All right, cut this. Let's boost out of the way so we don't get hit. And we're gonna come to the back side of this thing. Slow that down.
Danger.
And what if we just hang tight right here? Look at that. And the shark should be popping in any second now. There she is. Well, well. All right, shark is prepped to launch fighters. There go the Makos. And they're off. I'm a little worried that when the Raptor comes through, it's gonna smack into the shark. I hope that's not the case. I suppose it is taking them a little longer to get there, so this is gonna be interesting to see when they all fly on through. Excellent. Yes. Wow. That was a rapid deployment, I gotta say. I'm very impressed with that. Raptor should be on the way. Look at that. Like a slip and slide. Oh my God. Oh yeah, they hit each other. They totally hit each other. Oh my God, our super carriers are having super fun right now. All right, you gonna start launching? Gotta engage, gotta engage. Oh wow, are you kidding me? Are you seriously? Are you, wait, what, are you serious? Guys, slow your roll. Oh my goodness. Wow, okay, there it is. Destroyers are now pummeling through, yeah. Violently having fun, no kidding, wow. Talk about a brawl. Or those Phoenixes are so fast. One Mako's been destroyed, I'm sure, in those slip and slide shenanigans. All right, let's go ahead and crank it around to a 180. We're gonna start with a little bit of a long-range ping out, and hopefully that'll serve us well in order to determine first targets, right?
Thank you.
Imagine having 5 carriers all deploying their full fleet. I don't have 5, but we've got 2 really big ones. Oh, did I just go back? Gosh darn it. I don't mean to do that. My bad. My bad.
Entering.
All right, we're coming back. Don't worry.
15.
Just had to have a weird sort of turnaround.
Autopilot. Engage.
We're getting on through. Don't worry about it. We're heading out. Oh, no. Are you serious, guy? Wow, every time we leave the system, a destroyer appears.
Disengage.
It's like clockwork, in it. It's like clockwork. All right, so where's our Asgard? There's the shark. There's the Raptor. I guess they can handle it too. Let's have the Raptor attack like this. Let's have the shark attack straight up and see if they launch the threshers and all of that kind of stuff, right? So clear attack targets in range. Clear out. We're going to go ahead and say attack here. Clear this. That's the priority. Right now, we're going to go ahead and clear the first 2. Attack targets in range. Clear the auto. And there we go. Oh my God. They've got multiple fleets inbound. Multiple fleets inbound. Come on. Turn it around. Turn it around. We got to get there. We got to get there. Where are our destroyers? That's the Asgard. Oh my God. They're way back here. Guys. Engage now. Like now. Targets in range. Close that. Do it up. Then you got the next one. You got the next one. Hit this one. Then I want you to hit this one. Then hit the 4th fleet. There's a 4th fleet out there. That looks like a big one. That's a 5th fleet. And there's an eye. All right. Oh my God. Holy crap. There's 5 inbound. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. And the whole time the SCA is harassing our tax collectors. I'm going to have a field day with them when we're done here. Let me tell you. Move. Come on, get in there. Get in there, buddy. Get in there, buddy. The bunnies are counting on us. We accidentally went back home. That's not where we belong right now. Next up, what do we got? Pause. Hold. Where are we? That's the lead. Hit the lead. We're going to go ahead and select the Earl King. Select right here. Start guidance to object. That's it right there. Go. They're scared of us, so they brought their whole army. Yeah. All right, target capital ships first. I want all on current enemy. We're gonna select all of the turrets, fighters first only, right? So exactly as it sounds. Defend us, but also hard focus all the DPS into the main threat. Oh, right next door, right next door. Hang tight. Get that guy. That guy's done. Next target, next target. They're each leading a fleet. Oh my god, what are those back there? More Ks? Oh my god. All right, hit these guys. There's so many. Are you serious? Wow, are you kidding me? Okay, bunnies, bunnies, we gotta fight. We have a fight on our hands. They're all dropping out of travel drive. All right, keep your distance. Pull back, pull back. 4.3, 4.3, 4.4. Engaging. Next target. 13 kilometers. New destroyer, new destroyer. There's an eye on the far right. Looks like a good day to die. Yeah, hit this guy. Space truck indeed. All right, hit him. 9 kilometers.
Danger.
Come on, keep the distance, keep the distance. Back it up, back it up. 7.4. We can do this. It's focus fire, that's all. We're just focus firing. Hit him. 8.2. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Next, next. What do we got? Space DOT does not like space me. That guy right there. Move to engage. Next closest. Mortal Kombat. 11 kilometers.
Disengage.
Any chance of a gun line or a concave? Great question. I don't know what we got going on right now. We're sort of all over the place because we just came through. They're all our destroyers back there, but if they get close enough, I suppose they'll hit, right? Oh my god. Okay. Well, what we can do, let's go in and get the... Let's get the Raptor. So Raptor's way back here, but if we tell it to focus directly on this eye, we might be able to snake some Shi in there first, right? So we're going to say you are dedicated to that end, right? Let's hang tight. If we could only get both those Asgards, that'd be amazing, but I think we're enough with these guns here. 9.5. Come on, hit him, hit him, hit him. These are all destroyers. All right, keep some distance. We got to prioritize left next, left next. Come on, 6.2, strung out. So I was just thinking regroup into a gun. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Well, I think we can handle this. We're basically leading the charge here. Double check ranges, double check ranges. Closest, they're about even, they're about even. We've got 4 more destroyers. Focus on 11. We're about to get broadsided, so maybe we'll hit the right one first. Focus here on 10. We want this, then we'll veer into the left, and then we'll keep our distance from the eye at the same time. 8.2. Come on, guy. Go down. Okay. Go down, go down, go down. There's got to be a shipyard here, right? Am I right? No way that they just had this just sitting like a garrisoned set of fleets. Okay, they're in firing range on the left there. Come on, drop it, drop it, drop it. Come on. Come on. Far more numbers, at least that's true. All right, immediately in range. We're like hiding behind the wreckage of his friend. This is maybe not the best. I think we may have taken some damage to an engine. I can't back up as fast right now. It used to be negative 93. We're at negative 62 right now, unless we're wedged in. Yeah, our engine's busted. Look at that. One of the engines gone. We lost an engine. Come on, hit him. Tactics for people who are weak. We are not weak. There we go. 10 kilometers. Let's go in and push into it. We're gonna push into it. 9. Hang tight. Cut engines. That's not hard. We don't have many left. 9.2. The eye is still at an ideal range. Curious, do they have more than I thought? Nope. Oh, the eye is out. Look at that. Oh my God. The shees took out the eye. Incredible. Oh my God.
Asgard.
It's the new Asgard. It's the new Asgard. It did it. Wow. High five. I knew it was going to be better in our hands. He got that guy. What a beast. That is impressive. He actually sent the main battery without the beam. He didn't even need the beam to get that guy. Hit this. He's the last of the destroyers. Wow, there goes the eye. There goes the eye in the right side there. This is the last one. Not bad. Wow, what a... Oh my God, loot. Look at this loot. Dear God. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna hold down loot magnet. We're gonna go out this way, and then we're gonna drive this way. So there we go. Wow. Start guidance, autopilot, and
Engaged.
that's all the loot. Free stuff. High five.
Danger.
Oh God, explosions everywhere. Don't like it. Horrible. All right. Glad we live. Fantastic. My God. Oh, look, it's a mining vessel. He probably thought that they would have eradicated us. He was wrong. You probably need a bit of repairs. Yeah, I do. I probably do. But in the meantime, I will gladly suck up all this loot for all of the stuff that the SCA is ripping us off for. And then we'll get back and we'll rip them back off. Maybe take all of their destroyers. Who knows? Those guys are jerk faces. Excellent. Well, I'm curious what's going to happen to this SC. Maybe they'll skate right on by. That'd be hilarious. Well, it seems like they found him. Red closing fast. Oh, are they? They're just mining vessels, I think. Xenon power distribution unit. So they're looking for solar power plants and stuff. Bonsai. Yep. Well, they don't like that. Yeah, that guy just ran right by. I mean, he's probably going to try to set up more stations and stuff like that. So maybe what we can do, I'm going to go ahead and get the shark. So let's go ahead and get our shark. We're going to fall back to this sector to control it. We're going to fly and wait. And then as soon as they get here, set up position defense over the existing build storage just to shut down any new stations that are trying to come back online, right? All right, pick up with a loot magnet. There we go. And let them do their thing. Now, we did ping out earlier. I don't see anything here. There is still a presence out here, so it is red and claimed by the Xenon. So we don't have to get all of this, but not too bad, bunnies. Not too bad. That guy is getting wrecked. The shark is not through yet. It's gotta collect its peeps and head on over. There we go. So that dropped out that SC, and we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna switch on over. We're gonna go in and ping out.
The aqueduct. H.
Oh, wow. That's a wrecked H. This is the one that we picked up out here. All right. Autopilot off.
Disengaged.
Long range ping. Ping out. Cut all engines. Hold. Contact. Unknown station. Unknown station. So they're right at the middle, right? They're right at the middle. Let's go ahead and just head on in and we'll go ahead and scout it for our peeps, right?
Engaged.
Are your repairs automatic? Oh,
Autopilot.
thank you for reminding me.
Disengaged.
They are to a certain extent, but there are some things I cannot repair. I do have drones. I do have repair drones to handle things, but good call. We'll go ahead and say, please resupply, repair, get that all taken care of. 246,000, all turrets and shield generators to repair, yeah. Is that the abandoned H? I don't think so. It's a wreck right now, but I do have an H that I picked up, Lewis. So I actually have it now. It's right here, the showroom floor H. So you can see it right here. So this is currently protecting our station right now. So yeah, we got it. So high five.
Hello.
So our vessel right now, Rachel's going to go ahead and get us repaired. Let's just double check. Earl King, wait for signal. Go ahead and clear that, get repaired, and then we're going to head on up.
Navigation.
We're going to be right here. Fly and wait, please. All right, excellent. I'll just double check, make sure that the shark can head on through.
Fly to the following position.
Confirmed.
Shark is heading on out. I'd actually like to start position defense now. We've got Delta Group We'll send one through and get right on top of that build storage. We're going to go ahead and send another one on top of another build storage. We'll send another one right on top of the one next door. And then there was another one way in the north that was a solar power plant. And we'll see if they're up to any sort of weirdness, right? That'll be great, yeah. It's also a good station trader since it can carry ore and liquid as well as... Yes, it is. It's been a great boon to help us with our defenses. All the defensive platforms have been really, really great to help. I'm actually going to jump over to the tax collectors because it seems like the SCA is trying to take all our stuff. So I'm just going to go and grab their loot.
Entering system.
So
Can I help,
let's
sir?
hold. Right now we can go over to ships with inventory. And it seems like a lot of our ships have inventory actually because of all the combat. So turret boat on the Earl King. Just go ahead and collect all
Entering
these
system.
and dump them
Tharka.
off in our
Can I
safe.
help?
So we just grabbed all the loot they picked up. We've got the tax collector, the Tuatara. So we're just going to go in and borrow this.
Entering system.
Excuse me, I am here to collect the loot. Thank you. Can you imagine if your boss just teleports behind you and goes, hey, how's it going? This would be the worst job ever. I have to
Entering
admit.
system.
Even I wouldn't like that. But, you know, since I'm the one doing it, it's fine. Here we go. Let's go over to the Phoenix E. It looks like a giant mushroom. It's the BSS oyster mushroom.
Entering system.
Hey, guy.
Target.
I'd like... How's it going? Give me your wallet. Hey there, BSS button mushroom. Do you think you could hand me your stuff as well, little guy? I do like the visibility here. Give me the money we made this day. Yes, that's all I have to say. Ooh, random array is picking stuff up. Amazing. Go them. All right, Neela Poe. Oh, you know what? It's probably currently docked or something. Here, we'll get in on this turret boat right here on the Asgard, and we're going to borrow their stuff. Hello, I'd like to borrow all the loot.
Can I help?
Didn't realize it went to you.
Sir?
Oh, it didn't? Okay, I stand corrected. Can I switch on over this way? You don't have any loot. Are you sure? Do you really not have any loot? Yeah, I guess you don't. Wow, that's a little awkward. All right, I guess I'm going to head over to your boss and see what he has to say. Hey, Shinneman. Shinneman, I hear you might have picked up something like a toothpick or something. I'd like to borrow that
Can I
toothpick.
help?
Thank you very much. Glad we could come to an agreement. That's fantastic. All right, Knights of the Bunny League. To the shark. I know you're doing some defensive operations, but I would like to ask you if you can give me that toothpick. The second tab shows the loot
Can I help?
inventory. Thank you very much. All right, looking good. And then here, inventory, they've got two on this one in this Maria. All right, to you.
Can I help?
Thank you very much.
Maria.
The Raptor as well. We'll borrow that. Thank you very much. Man, I didn't think they'd all be picking up loot. I guess they're true bunnies after all. I guess they're true bunnies
Can I
after all.
help?
I was kind of thinking the drones would be doing it. I didn't think that, like, even the pilots in the middle of combat would be looting things, but I guess I should give them a promotion at this point. It's like they truly belong to the Bunny League. You
Can I
too?
help?
All right, there you go. Good job. Thank you. How about you? My God. Everyone's been involved in this looting process. I don't know if I should be proud or disturbed. Never underestimate the power of, ooh, shiny. Yeah.
Maria.
No kidding, huh? Man, can you imagine if in
Danger. Package
Maverick,
Entering.
like in Top Gun, Maverick all of a sudden like dips out and grabs himself a Twinkie or something like that? I mean, like, it's like, hang on a sec. I gotta make a quick stop. You're like, okay, Hostess Cupcake Maverick. Shiny's good, yeah. All right, we're looking good now. This is excellent. Love this. Got all the loot. Fantastic. Let's head over to the Bunny League HQ. We're gonna drop this off and then we're back to the fight, right? Let them kind of take a
Entering
moment to
system.
rest and get
Rise
repaired. That's
defiance.
fantastic. To the personal office. Here we are. Nice thing is, they did add with 7.5, as far as I'm aware, the ability to deposit all. So I can actually do this, deposit all, confirm, and voila, there we go. Only thing that we've got to do is make sure that we actually have all of our spacesuit items, because it would probably be bad if we didn't have that. And then we're also going to grab our SATA, and that's about it. All right, and confirm. All the loot is in a safe place. That's what I like to hear. And off we go. We're going to head on over back to the Earl King. And we're good to go. High five. So simple. We need a golem to pilot a salvage looter ship. Well, actually, that's what our tax collectors are.
Cascade.
They're looters, yeah? That's what the glove box is for. Twinkies. Well, I didn't even know. that the F-14 Tomcat had a glove box, but I guess that makes sense. All right, take command. Where are we at? Did we already repair? Undock, fly, and wait. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and clear this. Hey there. Would you happen to know when the diplomacy update will hit the ground running? Hey, AG. I actually don't. My guess is, if I understand correctly, I think there's a new beta out right now. I think it's like 7.6 or something along those lines, and I think it's open to the public. There's a lot of I think in that sentence because I haven't done it myself, and normally I would be able to, if I've done it myself, I'd let you know. But long answer, no, I don't know. Or short answer, no, I don't know. And I think it's currently in beta if you want to try it out yourself. It's my guess, but not 100% on that. And welcome. All right, so we've started. We have our breach into Tharka's Cascade. We are on the Earl King. Everyone's been repaired. We're going to go ahead and move on in.
Engaged.
I believe we have it. So stop guidance and restart it. There it is. And we're on the way to the unknown station. And currently, they have position defense deployed, and we are... Aha! They did try to rebuild. Well, glad we did it. Let's go ahead and move this right on top and shut that down. So they're going to start picking away at that. Build storage out here. That's build storage, that's build storage, and then there's a random SE out here, a mining vessel, but this is really the main culprit. We want to shut that down before anything happens, right? So they're going to go ahead and hit that. Get that marked up. Perfect, perfect. Excellent. I think I'm going to get Zeta in there as well, because they're just a bunch of Mareas plinking away, but they'll get at it. They've got it, I believe. So let's go ahead and bring this down, and here's our Earl King. And to double check here, guidance, abort mission, confirm, start, and go. Here we go. Turn this vessel around. So all of our guns should be up and running. Attack my current enemy. I'm going to go ahead and shift this onto capital ships first for now. I realize that we probably have an enemy vessel, in sight. So let's just double check on the map. Yep, there's a mining vessel or power distribution unit. Okay. I mean, he's probably going to get a warm welcome. Oh, that's kind of cool looking. Oh, yeah. Well, you're running the blockade. It's your fault, not ours. Okay. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, let's get out there. Perfect.
Empty space.
He is, that's our version of diplomacy. At least before the diplomacy update, right? Completely forgot about the beta. We'll wait a bit longer. Want to return to the game of the diplomacy out of beta? Oh yeah, absolutely. I think it's going to be, it sounds really cool. I'm really curious how they're going to implement that. I mean, just there's so many layers already. It's going to be really exciting, I bet. Yeah. No mercy, not at all. Yeah. Q3 is not too bad. Oh, Q3? Oh, as far as I've heard, it'll be late this year. Oh, gotcha. Third quarter. I didn't see that, Lewis. Thank you so much for weighing in. Lewis is very experienced with X4, so I trust Lewis. Yeah. You're in good hands, let's say. Let's go in and just double check where are we at. We're closing on in. We're here to identify the two stations in the middle, and then we shall follow up with all the destroyers to coordinate an attack and maybe say hello. The SE are the ones that build stations as well as mining. The SE are both the power distribution units. I'm assuming is for solar power plants, and I'm assuming the mining SEs are the ones for other stations. Is that right? Or does it matter? I guess just shoot them all, right? Just shoot them all. Make sure that none of them can get out alive. Did we all leave? Okay, that's a little odd. So the Shark Zeta group, what are they doing? They're like going back and forth here. I guess they're going to redeploy. We'll get there eventually, right? We'll get there eventually. It looks like we got a raiding party M. I thought it was like a recon T. It's a different icon entirely. Found a lockbox. Wow, this space suit. So our pilot who ejected in combat has actually told us, hey, I found a lockbox. Do you want me to protect it? That's impressive. That guy has chutzpah. I enjoy that. Another 100 hours. Here we go. There you go. I'm guessing that means you pick up from where you left off. Are you going to start over? Either way, it's going to be a good time, I'd imagine, right? So here we are. We're going to go ahead and boost on up. Didn't even realize I wasn't charging up the travel mode, yeah? Start over. There you go. There you go. That's a good way. That's dedication to the loot. It really is. Unable to dock, says the spacesuit. I mean, That's just because we don't really have, let's say, space for the spacesuit, fondly enough. If the carrier's in the other sector, they're going to resupply. Oh, gotcha. Well, I sent the shark back on over. Looks like we're hitting this little guy. This is our drive-by on this gentleman, this poor raiding party M. I've started over with every major update. I mean, if you know how to play it, I mean, that's going to be a lot of fun. It's always nice because it's different every time, you know? All right, we're speeding on up. We're up at 2,000 meters per second, and we're closing. Let's see. Start guidance to object. There it is. Go ahead and target. And what do we have out here?
Disengage.
All right, gonna bring ourselves down a little bit.
Unknown station.
Unknown station. We're at 100 kilometers. Come on down. 84. I think I'm just gonna cut this so we can actually turn. Go in at flight assist disable. And what do we have here? There's two. Oh, that definitely looks like a yard. Looks like a wharf on the left there, I think. Is that right?
Disengage.
And this is a defensive platform. Okay, so I think we've got a defensive platform here. Let's go ahead and call in our destroyers. So we've got our Hammer of the Bunny League. They're gonna relocate, start that process. Here we go. Sometimes the Xenon are super aggressive. I don't make it more than 50 hours. I'm over. Oh, really? I got lucky then, I think. Or maybe that is lucky, right? All right, in we go. 55 kilometers and closing. We are picking it on up. So we actually have 2 Asgards now that the Terrans have donated that to us. So friendly they are, so friendly. All right, 40 kilometers. We're at 38 kilometers. 30 kilometers and closing. Let's go ahead and center. 20. 15 cut. All right, just coast right on in, yeah. Hold. And hang tight. Cut. Just double check to see that we don't have any incoming graviton guns or anything like that. We're good. All right, hang tight for a second. Here we are. We're right on top of it. We're going to go ahead and have the Asgard clear the fly and wait, and we're going to go ahead and stage up and coordinate the attack on the Xenon shipyard. There it is. Although before we do that, actually, no, that's fine. We'll let them come in at that angle. Hopefully by then, we'll have dropped out the defensive platform. Full speed. All right, so here come the destroyers. And they're queuing up the circle of death. We'll bring this down. There it is. God, I love how they stage. I think it is so cool. I mean, look at that. That's so awesome. It's like a dartboard, and he's like, the Asgard's like, I am the dart. This is lawn darts. And right now, I'm the most dangerous thing on this battlefield. All right, how's this doing? Tharka's Cascade. Oh, nope, that's not it. That's their old king. This is 81%. We're at 81%. Hold. How goes the staging?
Asgard.
There they are. In the ring of death. Getting prepped. Yeah, that is definitely...
Xenon shipyard.
That's a shipyard. Is that where all the destroyers are coming from? No wonder. Holy moly. All right, Asgard, where are you at? 16 of 19. 3 more to trigger. I might actually pull away and help them out. Okay, so they're all getting queued. 18 of 19 in position. Automatic trigger on 1. I'm guessing it's the other Asgard in position, right? Yeah, he's the last one. He just has to get into the point, and then the sync is going to occur. And they're going to go in and trigger. We'll just let us sit, right? Yeah, that's not bad. All right, so here's the shipyard. I'm guessing the staging's coming from... Oh, yeah. It's coming from this direction. Holy moly. Okay. I think the trigger, 18 and 19 still. Asgard's almost there. And there we go. That's a trigger.
Xenon shipyard.
All right, so incoming fire. Here they come. Oh yeah, they're getting kind of close, but we might lose some vessels again, but it's all right. There's all that stack, and that's us on the left there. Plasma coming from the Phoenixes. We got another Asgard up here. There goes the frame rate. Yeah, I just sped it up for a second. All right, we're at 37% here. So, oh, don't try to totally remove the Zenith. Well, in this case, what I'm trying to do is do the mission. So we've got a mission here called Heart for Pirates. Eliminate all Zenin in the specified systems. If we go, it says Tharka's Cascade, Matrix 79 Beta, and Savage Spur. We've just cleared Tharka's Cascade, and now we're clearing Tharka's Cascade, and then we'll be able to move on into Matrix 79 Beta and just like push them back. Yeah, that's the idea. So we're at 32%. Let's just go ahead and reorient ourselves and take another gander. So right now, if we're looking at our buddy Asgard. He's the one in command. That's the defensive platform. Oh, there we go. There we go. These guys.
Phoenix E.
That's a lot of shrooms. That is a lot of shrooms. My gosh. More sectors to feed our hunger for bunny power and dominance. They're using the battery. That's so good. Oh, that is awesome. Go for it, guys. You're doing a great job. I'm a big fan right now. They're down to 78%. This one's down to 24%. Just keep propelling our way to victory. 22. That's on 20. Oh wait, hang tight, hang tight. We've got a destroyer inbound. There it is. All right, Earl King, we're gonna go in and relocate here. Actually, you know what? Hang tight right here. Let's go ahead and give up the con. Rachel, cons to you. We're gonna go ahead and jump on over to the Asgard. Hop on over. Shinneman, we need you to rotate this immediately. Let's go. Did you bring the Phoenixes? I brought everything. I brought absolutely everything. All right, we're cruising. Come on, turn that in. Come on. Where is he at?
K.
20 kilometers.
Affirmative.
19 kilometers. 18. He's coming out of travel drive. There he is, 16. We're at 215 meters per second. He's engaging our Phoenix with graviton turrets. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. Get in there. Get in there. Travel drive. Rebuild your ships. Yeah.
They hit us.
Oh, man. They just burned out our Phoenix. 12. We can do this. We can do this. 10. Oh, wow. Oh! Our new captain just used the beam. Wow, I'm so proud right now. That guy's amazing. Holy crap. Wow. That is incredible. Good job to him. I did not think he would use the beam. I stand corrected. They're in good hands. That is incredible. I didn't even get to shoot yet. He just deleted that guy the moment he was on target. Just give him the middle finger of doom. That's the way, right? Holy moly. All right, how much is left on this thing? It's got 5%. That shipyard is going to be taking down a lot more of our destroyers. I'm curious how many of the 32 are going to be left. Right now, last time I checked, we were down to 17, and we're probably down to like 13 or something like that. So we'll just cram out all the stuff.
Xenon defense
2% remaining. I suppose we can send the She as well. There we go. Guns, guns, guns. Perfect. That should be a wrap on the defensive platform. Hang tight. Let's go ahead and help out here. And we're just going to go next door. Oh, got another one. Got another one. All right, select. Drop this out. Select the Earl King. Move to engage. Go, 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 go.
engaged.
Oh boy, man, they never stop coming.
Hey.
Curious where they're coming from. Maybe they're coming from Matrix 79 Beta. Every time we destroy a shipyard, another one seems to pop up. Another Phoenix is down, so I would imagine we're down to like single-digit destroyers at this point. We went from 32 down to like less than 2-digit. But it's worth it.
Disengage.
It's worth it. All right, 45 kilometers, 43 kilometers, 40 kilometers. He's at travel speeds, that K. Come on, spool up, spool up. 1,800 meters per second. He's about to cut. There we go. He can't cut engines. 25. Pick up. Pick up. Come on. Pick up. Get this guy. All right, thrust away. Come on, guy. Stop hitting our Phoenix. I mean, he's just trouncing our Phoenix. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 15, 13, and 10 to cut. There it is. Get in there. Hey, Dureva, thank you so much. Welcome, 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 Raiders. You're joining us right now. We're currently assaulting the Zenon. Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you so much for swinging on by. How are you guys doing today? Oh, yep, we got this. All right, reverse, reverse. Keep our distance. 7.1. High five, Mr. Cloyster. Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, if you're joining us right now, we're currently trying to do Heart of the Pirate, meaning to eliminate the Zenon in specific sectors. And this is the last vestige or the last remnant of resistance for this sector. Right now, we're at 43%, and we've got all the remaining destroyers here. Our super carriers are currently in the back, holding down the fort and trying to shut down any sort of new resistance out there. So let's go ahead and zoom on out, and you can kind of see that. Oh, yep, they're plinking away. They're plinking away at the defensive platform. Let's get on out there. Actually, can I? Is that the only one? Yeah, they've taken up positions, and then we've got our other 130 fighters out this way, and they're just taking out all of the SE mining ships trying to build again, right? So off we go.
Thanks for your help. Preparing to dock.
Where's the attack fleet we used last time? Well, I mean, we have all of them. We've taken every destroyer that we have in system, and then we've got 2 super carriers, and we had over 200 fighters, 30 bombardment She with blast mortar Mark IIs, and we've just thrown everyone at them, whether we're gonna die or not. Just to keep things rolling. 24% to speed that up. 20%. Down to 15. And now we're down to 10%. And I'm guessing this is it for Tharka's Cascade, which means Matrix 79 Beta, we can sit right at that choke point, which is going to be phenomenal, right? 6%. So just get on in. 5.7. Throwing everything at the enemy seems like the right measure. Coming from you, that is amazing. I think that made my entire night. It's so funny because I still have this from listening to the XCOM guides in my mind of using the skirmisher and not to blow something like the grapple cooldown too early. Like if you're not engaged, you save the cooldown until the time is right, and then you come in and you say, yeah, throw everything that you got at it. Seems like a measured approach. I'm high five. That is awesome. So that's what happened to the kitchen sink. Yes. This is like me using every cooldown before I've even arrived at the battlefield. But boy, is it fun. Overkill is underrated. My guy, I had no idea there were so many like-minded bunnies out here. This is awesome. I am so thrilled. Honestly, I am. I mean, this is a dream come true. We've had so many losses, but boy, has it been fun. Boy, has it been fun. Okay, so let's just double check here. Right now, how are we doing with our orders? Our Asgard, I mean, at this point, delete all orders. Let's go ahead and reset. So we're gonna have the Hammer of the Bunny League. This is all that remains. We literally have, what, 16? And for the bunnies that didn't catch it, we may have liberated another Asgard as well. So we've got 2 of them with a giant death beam, and we'll let them finish up that last 4%. We're gonna go ahead and move over to the next choke point right here, and at least kind of post up and be the bulwark upon which the Zenin shall break, right? Earl King, let's go in and relocate, and we're just gonna prep, because it seems like there are more destroyers out there and they keep flooding on in. I mean, take a look at these guys. These mining vessels are heading towards all of the Bunny League. I don't know what they're thinking. My guess is they're hoping to maybe replenish what they have lost, but let me tell you, there's a lot that has been lost right now. I'm curious if they're gonna get right by. All of these are destroyers right now. Are you in range, sir? They might be able to get on by. Maybe I should send the Raptor instead. All right, tell you what. We might need to flex our control a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and take our Raptor. We're gonna switch on over to a position defense right here, and we're gonna get Iota. We're gonna go ahead and send them all the way. Zoom out a little bit, make that a little better. We're gonna have Iota out there. We're gonna have Ada Group. Each of these is 20 fighters, so we're gonna have 100 fighters placed. So that's 60 right there. Alpha Group, I believe. Actually, which one's Alpha Group? That's the Kura Okami. We're going to go ahead and take them off of position defense. Beta Group is our resupply vessel. We're going to go ahead and take them off of position defense. So clear this. Zeta Group. Yep. Beta Group. Kappa Group, we're going to take off. That's 30 She with blast mortars. So get Zeta Group and get Theta Group. And that's 100 right there, right? So we're just going to go ahead and post up and clog that position. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and spread out a little bit with these 20, and then we'll just see what's out there, because I haven't actually scouted this area, and that does make me a little bit nervous. We'll go ahead and relocate the Raptor to a central position now that we've cleared it. So post up, fly and wait for the Raptor, and I'm pretty sure we just dropped out that... Yep, we dropped out. The middle is now clear and open, and we're going to go ahead and have the Asgard and Hammer of the Bunny League go ahead and clear all orders just in case there's any left over. Doesn't look like it, so let's head on out so that we can intercept, and we're going to place ourselves right there, and they're going to be in the point guard formation. That's great. So as you can see, the fighters are flooding through the system, and these are coming from our Shark. Actually, did the Shark leave some people behind? I think Lewis mentioned that, and that makes sense, right? It seems like they may have left someone behind. Oh, you know what? It's these right here. Ada Group and Epsilon Group. My bad. Okay, let's pull everyone from the Sharks through. There we go. So Ada, Epsilon. If we're looking at... We do want Delta not to be on position defense. That's what's happening, is that... I know what's happening. So we basically set up position defense for the Shark. We had some units back here, and every one of the position defense groups are wired to reinforce each other if they're under attack. And that's exactly what they were doing, is flowing back every time there was an attack. So that is not the best. I'm just going to go ahead and try to clear out that defensive platform. But now that we're all in here, it should be fine. I'm going to go ahead and drop out reinforce other positions so that they hold those positions, and we have live updates about what is happening at all of those spots, right? And we're going to do the same. Nice thing is we only have to do this once we're in position defense. So get rid of the reinforcement there. There we go. 3. We'll have Ada as a carrier group protection. Then the Raptor. We're just going to go ahead and say, do not reinforce other positions. Do not reinforce other positions. It seems like we do have new contacts. Zenin Wharf, Zenin Defense Platform, and a Zenin Station. Okay, fair enough. Okay, holy moly. Did not see that coming. Well, we do need to engage, so let's get up on the Zenon Wharf. That's the big one. We'll start moving there. We're going to get the Asgard. They're going to go ahead and delete all orders, and they're going to stage and coordinate an attack. So they're going to stack on up. And then all of these I just need to finish and make sure they're not reinforcing so that they hold their position and we have some semblance of order out here in the deep black. And there we go. So high five. Okay, so I will move Iota right on top of them. And I will get Epsilon over on the left. And I will get Ada on the right. And they'll overlap, and they should be able to just swarm on anyone who comes in, and then we'll just close these down and we don't have to worry about it. Great. Okay, so this should work a little bit better. Oh, hello, Zenon stations. My God. Wow. There's so much going on. Zeta Group. That's a whole station. That's a whole solar power plant. Okay, we're overextending a little bit, bunnies. Go figure, right? Recall. We're going to run defensive operations on the Raptor. I guess we're engaging here, and then we're going to fall back. Not quite what I was hoping to do, but it is what it is. So, all right, hang tight. Where are we at? 7 kilometers. 7 kilometers. Looking pretty good. Starting the bombardment on the defensive platform. It shouldn't be as durable. Once we hit this thing, I suppose we can work. Oh, it's the wharf. That's right. The power plant itself might be a little bit raucous. We could send she-bombers, but probably not the best for a siege of some kind. If you're taking losses, you do not have enough guns. Oh no, trust me. We'll take losses. I mean, I suppose we could have so many guns that one salvo is enough to destroy the thing, but yeah, I guess there is that. Don't worry, we'll get our bunnies back. 85%, that's not too shabby. I might as well trigger soon. So from a 3D aspect, they're forming the circle of death. No, that's true. That's true. I wish I had that many guns. I wish I had that many guns. Okay, I might just trigger and go. Let's have them attack already because we're already whittling away at this guy. Speed that up. 75. On 70. The moment we see additional guns in the fight, we know that they're closing that gap. We're down to 50%. Yep, there they come. And we're getting more beams.
Prepare to die.
And there... Reinforcements have arrived. Freaking epic is what that is. All right, let's go in and come around the left side here. 300. And cut. Angle ourselves in and let's go ahead and line it all up, right? Speed down to 25%. There's the plasma, 15%, 9%. And that's a clear on the wharf very soon. Almost. I think they got it. It's probably on the backside there. Let's cut. Hit it with the main batteries, so it's down to 2. Okay, maybe I'll help them out. We don't have as many guns as we did before, right? All right, 2.4 kilometers. We're gonna go around the backside where there's still some normal structure to shoot. All the defensive drones coming around. Cut. And we're gonna dive down. Is it done? Oh, it's done now. Great. That's good news. So we're able to clear the Zenon Wharf. I really want to fall back and hit these before we hit the other ones. So let's go ahead and have the lead of the Asgard. We're going to go ahead and coordinate on the solar power plant. The Royal King's going to push into that. And we're going to try to clean it up as much as possible because we know that if there are turrets to worry about, all the graviton turrets, they're going to tear our fleet apart. So that we don't have the numbers that we did. So we're going to want to make sure that we're as clean as possible. I think we can do this in the time that we have remaining. Granted, it's, what, 30 more minutes? I think we might be able to manage. That's a lot of stations, though. We might get most of it. How about that? At least it looks like Tharka's Cascade as a whole has at least been removed, arrested from their control. Right now we got Epsilon Group. I'm going to say, Epsilon Group, I want you to go ahead and focus and attack this directly. So I'm giving you a direct order to hit it. Yeah? It's taking it too long. You're just kind of milling about. All right, 72 kilometers. Close that gap. Right now, right behind us, the destroyers are turning to engage. That's great. And we've got the aqueduct right next door as well. Okay.
Disengage.
24. Let's go in and boost on in. We're at 1,000 meters per second. And I suppose if we're going to start anywhere, we can start over on the right side. We don't need to hit the cells. Man, this right here, this aqueduct, almost looks like, I don't know, neurons or something like that. It's kind of nuts. All right, move in. 11, boost in, and cut. All right, we are engaging. All right, speed that up. I guess we'll just bombard away. How are they doing? They're on top of us. They're the destroyers. And I think they've got the trigger. They ready?
Danger.
Right now it's at 94%. And our Asgard is waiting for one more to get in position. I'm guessing it's the other Asgard. I'm really guessing it's the other Asgard.
Turret.
Positron turret, shield generator.
Shield turret. Shield generator. Solar power plant.
All right, so let's see. Did they trigger? They do have the trigger. They are good to go. They are now approaching the target. All right, let's go in and scoot on in. If you see any shots coming our way, I guess the best way to figure it out is to get too close and then back on up, because we're gonna get eaten alive, and they're gonna give themselves away, right? So we're very close. There it is. We see him. We see him. We see him. Back up. Back up. Turn. They're down here somewhere, so we got to descend. Keep descending. They're right here somewhere. Oh, had a bit of a hint of it.
Turret.
There it is. Graviton turret, engage. Full on, my enemy. They're on the bottom.
Solar power plant.
Can we get it?
Turret.
There it is. Engage. Perfect. All right, what else do we have?
Shield turret. Turret. Turret.
Positron.
Turret. Turret. Shield generator. Turret.
Graviton turret. There it is. We got it. Graviton turret. Hit it. All right, that turret's down. Positron turret's next. Let's go ahead and shift left. And right now, looks like, yeah, our destroyers are hitting them, but they're kind of on the wrong side of the station at the same time. 80%.
Turret. Shield generator.
Well, let's get over to the right side. We lost another destroyer to the solar
Danger.
power plant. Let's get over to where the turrets are, and then we'll work our way through, right?
Solar power plant.
I will say attack all enemies until we get into position. Off we go. 76%. We're gonna come around the right side. Dive down a little. Oh, there we go. There we go. We've got contact.
Turret.
Engage my enemy. Hit the turret. That's a graviton turret.
Solar power plant.
All right, go ahead and close again. We're slowly descending, getting a different angle. We're at 73%. Oh, nice for the autosave. Totally forgot about saving. I'm glad that it did it, because we got a lot happening right now. Yeah, with the way that we kind of have to hit glove this one. Thank you so much for the redemption to hydrate. Yeah, we lost another Osaka. Thank you so much, old Rumsey, for the hydrate. High five. And it seems like the turrets are from the other side, right?
I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Thank you. Preparing to die.
We're getting into a dangerous place. Dive, dive, dive.
Turret.
We lost another Osaka. God, are we going to have any destroyers left?
Solar power plant.
All right, attack all enemies from this position. Go. 66%. It might just be me, but I feel like the solar power plants are some of the most dangerous stations out there compared to everything else. I mean, the shipyards are pretty bad as well because they're so wide. They've got turrets in a really nice arc, typically wherever you are. But the solar power plants are pretty devastating to our AI buddies. We probably bought them more time by taking out turrets, but I can't guarantee that we can stop everything that's coming their way, right? So, I mean, unless we just chill here ourselves, we're pretty much going to take losses. We lost another Osaka. How many do we have now? If we look at our fleet, we now have 7. We started with 32. We now have 7. Okay, fair enough. That's going to take a while to replace. You know, I really should invest in a large shipyard because I do have plans for things. I could build them myself. That's probably the most expedient way to go about this, as opposed to capturing them all. Because I may have done that for this fleet. All right, hang tight for a second. We are going to go into attack capital ships first, fighters next, like here, and let that run and go. All drones, we're just parked up. The Phoenixes are just going to wander in and get blasted. Hang tight. Oh, for a moment there, I thought we were getting hit with the graviton turrets, but negative. It seems like we're generally okay. There's a behemoth up there. All right, so they're down to 41%. Yeah, with all of our losses, I don't know if we're going to completely clear this sector before the end of the stream, but at least what I can do is try to take some of the cash that we are earning while we're here and then actually buy that blueprint. I think it's 250 million. We're almost there. We're at 260 million. We just lost another Phoenix. We're down to 6 destroyers. Speed that up. 34%. But there's a hell of a lot going on. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that there's a heck of a lot going on. My goodness. It almost makes me think maybe we just have all Asgards because they seem to be a little more durable. Well, actually, I stand corrected. If they're going to take a hit like any with any graviton turrets. I know I've been too close to graviton turrets before. That's been horrible.
Phoenix E.
That's the BSS shiitake mushroom. It's the BSS button mushroom. BSS Mycona just went down. We're down to 5.
Solar power plant.
They're at 27%. What's your net worth at the moment? Oh, I have no clue. It's probably a lot lower now, right? It is 1.5, I guess, billion. 1.5 billion. All right, well, so far, not too bad. I almost feel like we should like pull back right now with our remainder. I could have them pull out and then we can finish this ourselves. But I guess they're kind of already committed, so let's not take away their glory. Killing all mushrooms, seriously. We had 13 Osaka, 3 Sin. We had something like 9 to 10 shrooms. We had something like 7 or 8 Phoenix, something, I don't remember what it was. And then now we're down to, well, not much. We've almost been wiped out in the process. 4.2. Let's come on over to the right side. Yeah, it's just such an expansive station in so many different directions. Yep. All right, dumper out 17. 16%. We lost another shroom. The BSS shrooms, the original, has been destroyed. I think the sad thing is they're good captains too, so hopefully we can recover them. That might be what I have to do after this. As soon as we destroy this station, I think I'm actually going to try to recover all of the spacesuits here as the last thing that we do, because we actually have good captains on there, and that would be really painful to lose. I don't even know if they all survived. We're at almost 10%. Yeah, we lost a lot of firepower. Now we're at 10%. 9%.
Asgard.
That's our Asgard. Or one of the two now.
Solar power plant.
7%. 7%. Where are we at? I mean, at least we're having our backs covered in order to do this, right? We lost the Behemoth. We lost the BSS Red Panda. 5%. Engage 4%. Man, talk about a siege. Yeah, at least we don't have a bunch of destroyers coming behind us right now, because we've got a blockade up and running. Granted, they do have other stations in system, but we'll have to take care of that on the next one, right? We're gonna pick up tomorrow. So 1%, almost there. Almost there. And then we gotta recover. 0%. Come on, last bit. Last bit.
Drone 3.
Okay, everyone recover immediately. We need to pull back. We need the traders to come in. We need to actually get personnel. We need to rescue them, right? So, Hammer of the Bunny League, the Phoenix and the Shiitake. We have 0 Behemoths. We have 0 Osaka. We have 0 Sin remaining. We're going to go ahead and fall back to the middle right here. Actually, let's park ourselves on top of where the Zenon shipyard used to be. We'll remove this specific order for all. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that now. So we'll say remove all orders. And we're going to have all of them close the gap and post up right there. I'm going to go ahead and have we'll give up the con. We're going to go ahead and grab the Earl King. We should have space, right? Yeah, we have space. We're going to go ahead and say rescue people in range immediately. And we're going to grab everyone that we can as quickly as possible. Let's go ahead and get up on one of the alternate positions here. And then we'll speed that up just to make sure that that goes off without a hitch, right? Gotta go get started. Have a good rest. Mr. Cloysta, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great stream, and we'll catch you on the next one, yeah? High five. Thank you so much for swinging on by. Any clue why we're losing so much compared to last stream's bombardment? Well, I'm throwing it all at the enemy. That's it. I mean, as opposed to, you know, very, very meticulously placing everybody and stuff like that. So I figured it's way more entertaining. It's going to have a lot more recovery time, that's for sure. But, you know, this is a stream. This is a stream. You got to make sacrifices here and there. Okay, so Earl King, are we still on wait for signal? Yes, we are. Off we go. And let's let them pick up as many of the spacesuits as possible. So I want to make sure that we get as many of them on board as we can. And that's going to be the pretty much the aim. Does that work? Oh, hello. Are we lost? Oh, there we go. There we go. They just got to pick them all up. Yeah. It kind of makes me wonder. I mean, destroyers are great. It kind of makes me wonder. I feel like if I want to do this without losses, I would essentially get all of the fleet and run blockade. Everyone's going to blockade for me. And then I run their old king and I basically just park it up and then I blast everything. That's kind of how I see that working. In this case, though, it is definitely faster. It's definitely faster, but at the same time, it has quite a cost to it, right? We lost a lot of our force. So I guess there's got to be some kind of balance somewhere, right? So set up that attack. We'll clear out that Zenith factory they're trying to rebuild. We're going to continue to try to recover people. You can tell we've recovered people if we have them come in as unassigned, I think, right? So we'll just let the Royal King do its thing. We'll come back. As far as everything else, we probably want to check the rest of the sector, make sure that there isn't anything too untoward happening in the distance. So let's go ahead and just bring ourselves over to each corner. Zeta group will kind of come out to the right side here, hang tight. Eta group, we just need to keep it tight because we don't want to be too close to this. Defensive platform, Zenin station. We've got a random Zenin station coming back online. Zenin station, but we've cleared all of the named stuff. For all intents and purposes, though, we've actually been able to turn this sector into an unclaimed one, which is great news, yeah? Depending how you want it, was more cuddles. I'm curious as to what changed. Was more cuddles. I'm curious. Yeah, well, I mean, we could go in. Oh, more curious. Yes, we could definitely go in and be more careful. That would probably help us out in the long run. But I suppose with the Matrix 79 Beta, the Savage Spur, those are the only two remaining before we finish the mission, right? Because Heart for Pirates, if we go open briefing, it's Tharka's Cascade, which we have now driven into an unclaimed state. I don't know. It says to eliminate all Zenin in these sectors, so that's why I'm still clearing out the Zenin in Tharka's Cascade. Matrix 79 Beta comes up next, but fortunately it's one sector, right? It's just one connecting sector, this one right here. And it's about just like blowing right through from one to the next. So I think that one's going to be relatively straightforward. And then we're right on the Yaki already. So that's a big plus. So that could be interesting. We also had a lot of learning struggles. That's true. That's true. I mean, in this case, though, you should have seen, if you watch it again, you should see how much we had on tap right from the get-go. I was actually honestly kind of impressed with myself. Well, on that note, I suppose we have 260 million. We're letting the Earl King pick up all of these pilots. I guess I could bring myself close to bankruptcy right now by actually getting the large shipyard going, which would help us a great deal. So maybe that's going to be the last thing that we do. It's currently picking up potential captains. I'm going to head on over to, let's say, Argon shipyard. We'll go over to our teleporter vessel at the Gladius on the Argon shipyard, and we're going to go over to the representative out this way and pick up the last of the shipyards that we don't have access to. That will actually allow us to build destroyers. We haven't been able to kind of repair them or build them or anything like that. We've just been handling all of the small and the medium vessels, and I believe we have at least the plans for, let's say, a Sin. So that's at least a start. So let's head over to the representative's office. I think we barely have enough cash to scrape this all in, and we're going to be deep in the red. So here we go. Faction representative, I'd like to buy a blueprint, and we've got modules. We've got build modules. So currently we own the small and medium ship fabrication bay, the extra large ship fabrication bay, and all we're missing is this, the large ship fabrication bay. There it is. Confirm.
Good luck out there.
And now we have the ability to actually create this shipyard. I'm just not too sure how much it's going to cost. So let's head all the way back over to our Bunny League HQ. Are able to build most of the ships we lost, or would they have to be thefts? Right now they'd have to be thefts, but that's why I just spent almost 250 million in order to make this happen, because if we have this shipyard, in theory, we would have the means to build some of the stuff that we lost and get back on track. But obviously we still need to have many, many millions in order to get the actual plans themselves, the blueprints, but that's okay. It all comes in steps, right? So let's go over to the map. We're going to go over to the Bunny League HQ, go to plan build. Now we have access to build modules, large ship fabrication. Curious if we can fit this somewhere. That's the extra large right here. Maybe it's on the backside, right? I guess it wouldn't be this way. It could be on the outside here. Maybe we'll place it like right there. And then if we wanted to connect it to something, well, I guess we don't have to connect it to something, but it would be nice if we did. We could always rotate it around like so, and then bring this in, but that's occluding. Is there anything else we can hook it to? I suppose we could bring it this way and then rotate it, yeah? Should have gotten the boron one. It doesn't look out both sides, but it's a really cosmetic choice. Oh, yeah? I guess the boron one would probably require water, is that right? So if we attach like this, they're crossing, right? That's why I can't use it. So it might just be floating, unfortunately. I might just have it floating for now. We'll have to do something like that, let's say. And I don't think it's going to connect, but that's okay. Yeah. Yeah, we have a ship trader right now. So we'll just pull this back until it's green, I suppose. And out, there it is, yeah. Isn't co-op, so the bunnies could work the economy. So how much? Confirm the module change. Resources needed. A lot of Claytronics, hull parts, energy cells. That's not too bad. We can make sure we've got a builder in place. No builders assigned or hired. So let's go ahead and pull out. We've got a builder right next door, right here. We'll select him. And then we'll make sure that we've got enough cash. Hopefully we do. 6 mil. I mean, that is what it is. And let us close. Nice thing is, we actually have some materials on board already. And right next door, we actually are producing Claytronics and hull parts. So that's going to be fantastic. So they can actually just ferry stuff over from the scrapyard over here and then start that process. So ideally, once we have that, then I don't remember who we have, like what plans that we have. Right now, we can do small, medium, extra large. And then once we get the large, ideally, we can do the Sin. I don't know if it's actually listed somewhere, but I think I bought the Sin blueprint, yeah. Main ingredients, water for boron. That's true. I actually have a water farm, so hopefully that would keep us rolling if we took that route, right? Well, on that note, bunnies, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. We're able to clear most of Tharka's Cascade. All that's left now is the last bit of Tharka's Cascade, and then we get to move on into Matrix 79 Beta. In the meantime, I'm also building that large shipyard. We're pretty much broke. We've got like 12.8 million to our name, but hopefully that'll come back fast enough, and ideally we'd be able to just build the stuff and utilize the resources that we already have in order to make these vessels, and then maybe we'll just have a ton of Sin. We'll have so much Sin, we'll just plasma everything to oblivion, right? That'll be the idea. We'll have to see how it rolls, but we got to keep this train moving because we actually have to clear out the Zenin before they maybe come back and rebuild, and then we can finish that quest. So that'll be great. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Next time we'll be streaming is tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Same bun time, same bun channel. We'll be back again with X4 Foundations, and we're going to continue where we left off, hopefully maybe in a little bit of a better place. And if you'd like to hang out until the end of the music, we'll go and give someone a nice raid. I had a total blast. I hope you did as well. And I can't wait to get into the next one with you. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.